That shit popping, ain't it?
I've just tasted the Fruity Pebbles candy bar.
Hold up and try this.
Pretty good.
Try this. Try this. And this is
Pretty
shameless.
good.
This is shameless. This is a shameless promo. Although I don't know who who it really is, but right. Look on the back. That's where it's manufactured. I need Mr. Know-It-All to state this for the record.
Manufactured.
Where's it manufactured at? Where's it produced at?
Oh, shit up the block?
This shit is made
on Aston Road
this shit is made
Frankfurt?
Where?
The Frankfurt
In
Chocolatiers?
the PHILA period. Philly did that.
Yo.
Wow.
I'm not mad at that though, Kelly. I'm not mad at that. I know it's something that
we love.
I know it's something that we're used to, so I'm gonna give it a yes. We have been blessed by the chocolatey goodness.
Okay.
The chocolately. What? Yo, so I'm trying to get my bearings right though. I ain't gonna hold you.
You need me to pour you up?
A little bit. I had a nigatini earlier.
You had a nigatini earlier?
I had a nigatini.
Oh.
Do you know what a nigatini was in a nigatini? Well, I just invented the word nigatini.
So exactly. So how am I supposed to know exactly?
All right, but I'm
waiting for you to express that.
I'm gonna explain it to you.
Hold
right?
on. You want me to chef you up like I'm chefed up?
Yeah, do all that.
Chef you up like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Just don't put no edibles in my shit.
I don't have any edibles.
I know, I'm fucking with you. But go ahead.
you want some of the mangoes and the
yeah, whatever.
I got you.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So the wife and I try a brand new restaurant, or not a brand new restaurant, a restaurant that's new to us. New to us, yes. It's called Redstone. I'm pretty sure that some of you have been there before. If you haven't, I definitely recommend it.
Check it out.
Had a General Tso's turkey burger there. It was delicious. You said General Tso's turkey burger.
I'm still stuck on that one.
Turkey burger.
General Tso's.
And it wasn't patty.
Turkey burger.
It wasn't patty. It was fresh ground turkey. It was handmade coleslaw, and it was all marinated in General Tso's sauce. Then they give you a little side of General Tso's, and then I wanted it a little bit spicier, so I got the lady to bring me some sriracha aioli. And I had it with some mac and cheese, and we had fondue. We had fondue for appetizer. Fondue and some jumbo ass buffalo shrimp. It was delicious, right? But I ordered a drink, right? And the drink that I ordered was called, I forget the name of it. Can't even remember what the name of the real name of the drink. I just called it a nigatini. Because the nigatini had Grand Marnier, a splash of like some cinnamon and apple and all that, and the shit was like sugar on the brim, because it was like savory, but it needed to be sweetened. And along with the Grand Marnier, yeah, it was Hennessy and Grand Marnier.
I've had that before, yo.
That's a nigatini, because it came in a little martini glass, and it took me about 25 minutes to tackle the strongest shit that I've had in years. I'm like, damn, that shit is like Grand Marnier and Hennessy in the same goddamn glass.
Yeah,
delicious.
French connection.
Around here at the Mr. Know-It-All podcast, we call that here a little nigatini. Nigga. Yo. Oh.
Salute to the nigatini.
Salute to the nigatini. Let me knock. I'm about to knock some shit over. Look at it. Yeah, I know. You see, what you call it? But you see, the whole thing is to, give the area some shit to breathe and whatnot, and brands, advertisers. You too can share part of the Black Table Club. Look at this shit. Spiffy.
I like snacking. I usually have the munchies a lot. So I like good things. I like fruits. I like a little chocolate, a little cookies, cake, a little candy. And things to sip on. Little nice beverages.
Yep. Little muffins.
It's been a while since I had some muffins. Wouldn't mind some muffins in my life.
So sorry for you.
Oh boy.
Just not blueberry.
Damn, Kellen. Yeah. How's everything going with you?
Life's fine.
Life's fine. That's cool.
Anybody else ask you about having a baby lately?
No.
Oh.
I know. I just said that.
How's everybody's sex life?
Wonderful.
What's that?
Huh?
Wonderful.
Does masturbation
wonderful?
count? Because even masturbation has been frustrating lately.
Yo. I would not. I say I don't really want to ask, but I think I have to
How's
ask.
it frustrating?
Yeah, how's it frustrating, good brother?
Because if you do,
When I can't, when you can't
if
bust,
you're
when you
alone
can't bust
too much,
when you
then
can't,
do it.
when you can't bust your nut masturbating, when you can't push your own button, when you have a problem, yeah. You,
It's at the point
see,
of-
you've never experienced that before.
I can.
You've never ever experienced
I can
that.
translate.
Oh my God, you don't understand how much frustration
I can
and
translate
anger.
It's too much porn out
Because
here.
at some point, he's tired of his hand and wants the real thing. But the real thing that's available to him,
Sounds like you can identify it.
no, I got some last week. I'm good.
Oh.
I told you.
I just understand.
I already coined the phase.
Can we talk about? Can we?
celebrating relationships?
We
Sure
can't. We can't.
Well, no, we didn't.
But I wanted to steer it away just from that and whatnot. All right. Before we even get started,
We already in the shit.
you know what I love? The fact that, like I
We
said,
in the
because I'm
shit.
working on getting this Patreon together and whatnot.
How you like that?
That's delicious. Yeah. But I'm looking to have like pre-conversations and whatnot that we can put on the Patreon and whatnot, and just do some exclusive things before the show even starts. What do y'all actually feel about? Do y'all feel? If you,
Ask it correctly.
Yeah.
Ask it
Word, it's right.
if you're talking to somebody, right? Like, and like, all right, let's say a woman. If a woman is being courted by a man, is it fair that she's holding out because she thinks that it could be something with this man, but she got Dexter St. Jock on the other side of town tearing her back down whenever he sees fit?
Yo, that's a funny ass type of situation.
again?
Yeah, no, I got it.
I really do. No, before you, I really need him to repeat that.
Okay.
So I understand.
And so they
exactly
can hear and
what
really
he's
understand.
asking.
Okay.
Because I wasn't paying attention.
I was.
Right.
Ooh.
I was listening, but I don't think I heard correctly, so I want to hear.
Okay.
I put the phone down even. Come on.
I actually love, before I even keep moving forward to say that, I actually love the way I position the mics so it seems like everything picks up a little bit better. I think it's going to be much better sounding this week. That's an, I'll
Okay, ask your question.
I could do that because it's before
Stop
the podcast.
patting your back.
All right,
Ask
here
your
we go.
question.
So
Hey,
listen,
how you get these back patting?
if,
We'll deal with that after.
okay, so if you're being courted, if a female is being courted by a man, he's the food nigga right now and he's taking her to dinner and, he's looking to build something with her and she's kind of digging him a little bit too, but she kind of wants to see where it goes. Is it fair that this man gives all the effort for that and he takes her out and he shows her a good time and they're having a ball and they're having fun, but he is not, as good brother over here would say, partaketh of the fruitages yet, but you got another nigga, Dexter St. Jock, on
He's
the
still
other side
sitting
of town.
around with swollen
That
balls
nigga
on
ain't
callous
right.
hands.
But
and
that
shit.
nigga's not doing nothing on the other side of town but tearing that ass down. How do we do? How do?
Man.
Huh?
She building a man.
That was a strong ass 15% for you, Kelly Q.
Yo,
That was a.
I don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She building a man. She
I-
not one that fucks the shit out of her.
Right.
One that takes her out.
Okay. So, but what I'm saying is that.
Eventually, she's gonna stop fucking with the dude that fucks her
Right.
and completely focus
Bullshit.
on the dude.
Bullshit.
No, you
Bullshit.
bullshit. I'm a woman.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Nah. I'm gonna break it down.
So
Or hold on.
I'm gonna give a.
Or she may even completely. Because you have some people out there that's good girls that can't. They can't fuck with too many at one time.
I respect.
Even if it's just dating,
I
they can't
respect
do
that.
it.
I respect.
Like personally, I can't do it.
But what if?
I can't do it.
All right. What if the dude
But
that's courting you sex, you finally let him hit, and it's trash?
It depends on how she feels about him.
But you built this man. You're building a man. This guy is bringing.
That been deep dog.
Right.
You have.
It's up to bat. Anytime
You have
she
a
be, her
woman.
walls really be there.
Listen.
She gonna still get wet dick something. And she gonna try to possibly train him.
Yo, the way that
she
you talk.
she may possibly try to train him.
The way that you talk about sexual activity is the funniest shit I've ever heard.
She can either
I think I'm just too numb.
building a man and deal with several people that are supplying her needs.
Why are you doing that with your hands like that?
Cause she's
definitely fiddling with some balls.
Oh yes, like
she's like, so when
she could be playing with a few men, building herself.
Can you put your hand down, please?
Nope.
All right, listen.
Or she could finally focus on this dude that's doing mainly everything right. Come to find out, his sex ain't the best.
Right.
But everything else is good.
Okay.
She can teach him how to do her well. What he does for her sexually, everybody else may not like, but she can teach how to cater to her.
So I got this question. So is the other nigga from across the street, from cross town, is he still gonna get seen once a month or every 3 months?
How?
Cause he gonna still fuck around.
Depends on the chick. He might not get seen at all.
For the first how long?
He might not get seen at all.
All right, cause this is what I'm explaining, right?
Let me
this
see.
is from being
Hold
the
on.
that
Let
other
me do some calculations in my head.
Calculations. Go ahead.
Had to take a sip.
Yeah, that's dead air.
I got 11 months of not seeing, some good. Good.
Right. Okay, right.
Like I said,
And she said it
and
with
when
her chest.
when you
And
cut
she
somebody
said it with
off,
her chest.
you cut somebody off, and you're trying to focus on another road. Then you cut somebody off and focus on another road.
I respect that. I respect that.
Portion of it.
I respect
really
that.
I'm saying.
And that's why I'm saying I've had women in my experience who I was that good dick. They know it wasn't gonna be no relationship.
Right.
I was just that great dick.
Yeah.
I was. If I placed that call, I was coming to snatch that soul.
You would scratch to
but
the itch.
after a time period, they wanted more.
Right.
And because they wanted more, and me being the type of guy that I am, and I've always
leave
been.
you alone.
No, I've told women, go be. I don't want to ever hinder anybody from happiness. No, real shit.
I understand.
Real shit.
I understand what you're saying.
But
it just don't work.
They've
that way.
gone.
It does.
They've gone.
It does.
They've
You've been
gone.
out in the dating game
Yo,
for a
I
long
can-
time. Trust me.
No.
It does.
And I have.
does.
Bro, am I wrong for saying that?
Listen,
Yes.
I have some. I have one or two.
You can't really comment on
who
this shit
occasionally listen.
because your dating experience stopped. About 18 years ago?
That's understandable. But
Right, so you don't
wait
know
a
what's
minute.
going on right now.
Bullshit. I know exactly.
You know what's going on.
I
but
know what's going
From
on.
the outside.
It's.
We on the inside.
I've had
But
one.
y'all coming from two different
Try this.
perspectives.
I've had one who got of hurting me.
See what I'm saying?
Hold up.
Niggas crack me up.
To not even 6 months after that person was married.
They was on your phone.
Hold up. No. I went and picked them up from their house with their husband and took them around the corner to a dark spot to have some fun in the back seat of my truck. Okay? And they was continually trying to, because why? The husband, that shit was whack.
I honestly think
Time down the road,
But that's also people getting married for the wrong fucking reason.
No, Kelly, you feeding too much. No,
Yo, thank you for saying that.
You're making it too bland though, because at the end of the day, what it comes down to is that the problem is.
But did you hear what he said?
No, I understand.
She got married to hurt him.
But
she married some dick that she didn't.
But she was digmatized. She was so digmatized. That's what it comes down to. She was so.
That was in her case. All right. I've had others who, again, we're still friends. We may not deal sexually at this point.
The show yet?
Hell no. We ain't even got into the shit. We in the shits already. We started off in the mud.
We in the trenches.
We started off in the mud.
This wasn't even something I wrote down. Go ahead.
No, how about that? I didn't even get a chance to get a good peek either. But it depends. It absolutely depends on the person. but there's often the pattern. I'll say the pattern of, and me speaking from being the nigga who had the good wood, of those, they went off, some may have got married, there are plenty who didn't, but got into serious relationships. But guess what? Once in a blue, because that itch ain't really been scratched by the other one, they trying to send a call.
It's too many.
I mean, I don't think so now, but you know.
It's too many of them out here that and you ain't gotta be in the scene to see the way that the game.
But think about this.
Rolls.
Think about this though.
They are out here married to a T with a nigga that might not be serving it up like that. That's the reason why people be joking about side nigga Sundays and you know what I'm saying, and all that, all that other shit.
Boyfriend number two.
Exactly. There is a nigga somewhere that with enough effort, with enough effort.
Over the rainbow.
You know what's scary is there is a nigga somewhere that, let's say 50% of the niggas that's married right now, wife, have a nigga somewhere that she probably felt like she was more compatible sexually with, and 50% out of that 50% can still let that nigga tag. Will still let that nigga tag. Especially if it's the baby father.
Nope.
We ain't even doing that.
Never.
I said 50%. I didn't say all. I was just saying 50%.
It used to be the real heavy stereotype. I will say that.
Man, that wasn't a stereotype. Yeah.
I mean, it was it was statistically speaking, it happened more often than
the
not.
husbands too. Got somebody out there.
But see, here's the thing, right?
That they,
real question.
Make a trip for it.
Most people.
That's true.
Most people.
That's true.
In this day and age, when they cheat, do they cheat new or do they cheat old?
Women always cheat old.
Exactly.
They cheat old because they already know what they're sitting for.
Men, we want to cheat new when we're young. When we're older, we learn to cheat.
Know what that's hitting for.
Familiarize.
And then when the niggas get real old, they just buy it.
Yeah. Can't nobody say shit, bitch. I cut that check. Oh.
Yeah. Listen, without further ado.
Hi, y'all.
Let's get with this shit.
Oh shit, that's the reason why. Hold on, y'all.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Hold up.
Still?
Nope.
It's the right call.
Alright, don't worry about that. I thought that was the cup. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about that shit.
Recording. And I'm just talking my shit. So I'll take a peek at this.
Anything playing?
What's going on? Not at all.
What is the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know.
You still here?
Me? I can hear me. Do you know?
Yeah, that's it.
And you don't know?
You still?
And you don't know?
I can hear him.
We don't know what is going on. We hear no music though. We hear no music with a beat drop. With a beat drop. With a beat.
Oh, well,
you beat drop.
It would have been nice. It'd been nice if
I had plugged it in, huh?
Son of a bitch.
If you had it plugged in, huh?
Oh,
plug the cord into the laptop.
Anybody?
And the music will play.
Oh yeah, no.
Stop. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I thought that shit was plugged in. What the fuck?
What the hell? I don't know.
What the fuck?
I forgot what I was reading. Oh shit.
Why don't you pause this part?
Yeah, I'm gonna pause it. I can take all this out. Don't even worry about it. But
Pun the replay.
And then also with that,
on the river, on the bank.
we need material anyway for the fucking Patreon. Like this. Hold on, let me see something here.
This is the times.
That's why my
when
dumb
things
ass.
don't go right, but we gotta keep going.
In the blood, hey, fuck did I do? That's what I did. I knew I was missing something.
What the blood clot?
At this time, it seems like there was something that Mr. Know-It-All had a mislip about.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't gonna say.
You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth.
Oh my God. Pause. Mr. Know-It-All's on his knees right
Shit,
now.
did I fuck up? Shut up.
It's up to Mr. All.
All right.
Mr. Know-It-All doesn't know.
No, oh shit, it's still recording.
We know that.
I know.
You said you could cut it out.
We're talking all that shit.
Alright, let me see if this shit works. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, fuck y'all, fuck y'all. Without further ado, you fuckers.
Y'all.
No, we still got further ado. Fuck y'all, hold on.
Oh man, I can't breathe. Trent, what's up? I see you waving at me. What up, homie?
This is what happens when you try to set shit up. But
Everybody.
you gotta unplug shit before.
Everybody all over the world. Trent the Turtle say, what up, though?
Okay.
What? That's the podcast mascot.
You gonna really be surprised when that nigga peek his head up and say something one day.
I want that nigga to do that. I've been waiting for his ass to stand up in the corner like, yo, bruh.
Shout me out.
Oh my gosh. Fucking fuckers, without further ado.
Let me get my cameo.
Yes. Needed this.
Hey. That's what's her name?
Why does it
Joey.
sound like this?
I don't
That's
know.
not my. This is not my
That's
version.
not the right one.
That's why y'all see my face over here like.
I know it's Bon Jovi's song, but that ain't it. That's not the song itself.
This the song.
Johnny used to work on the docks.
Hey, me lost. Like,
Now this
He
is
went on
the.
strike.
Without further ado, goddammit, this version.
remix!
That's the version.
I don't know what the fuck what that was.
Remix!
Well, it's been
It was
eventful.
a copy. It was a copy.
That was somebody that tried to replay it
Yeah.
because they didn't get the rights to it.
Woo, 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 woo.
YouTube! You won't hear shit, YouTube! We're playing music. Ooh. You ever had like a greasy burp?
Ew. Johnny used to work on the docks.
Yeah.
He went on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough. So tough. Gina was a diner all day. Working on her man. She bring on her pay for love.
Don't judge me.
For love.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Come on. Says you gotta
Hold on.
to
Yeah.
what we got. It doesn't make a difference if you make it or not. We got each other.
And that's a lot of love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, oh, we're halfway
There.
Oh, live it. Oh,
My hand will make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. 'Cause that's the next part. Six
want that.
string and high.
oh, turn it down just for a little bit. Fuck that, turn it back up.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Let the air horn play.
What we got.
Difference if you make it or not.
I'm not sure in that song or not.
Get one more time. We're halfway there.
Oh!
Live. Oh.
My hand will make it, I swear.
Oh. Living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer. This one and one it dead or alive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Gotta let it rock, gotta let it rock, gotta let it rock, gotta go. Ho, 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 ho.
Hold on. Ready or not.
Hold it.
Live for the fight.
Whoa,
That's
whoa, whoa.
all that you've got. We're halfway there. Oh.
Living on a prayer will make it, I swear. Wow, living on a prayer. We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. We'll make it, I swear. Living on a prayer. We're halfway there. Wow, living on a prayer.
Jersey's finest.
Got me a
Jersey's
fucking, where is this, that shit? Two people from Jersey that I love to death. Bon Jovi and Joe Budden. You know, and there's two people from Jersey I can't stand. Chris Christie.
And the other half of Chris Christie. That's a bad motherfucker.
Chris Christie and Chris Christie's
Chris,
kids.
yeah, Chris Christie and Christy Chris. You know what I'm saying? Both of them.
Nah, Chris Christie and Chris Christie's chins.
Yeah, that'll do it. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Living on a Prayer, episode 68.
It's gonna be a problem.
Yes, it is.
I think it's
I'm tired. My eye is stumbling like a bug.
Yo, can we please get some sort of female sexpert in here for episode 69?
Is it safe?
Is it safe? Nigga, what you mean? I asked. I'm asking so.
Well, I just don't want you to have to sleep on the couch.
Listen, I'm not sleeping on the couch, goddamn.
Somebody said bring. No.
You said,
What are you talking about, huh?
Episode 68 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All, a.k.a. Keith Saunders, b.k.a. Michael Voorhees, and a.k.a. Haiku if you want to be rapper about it.
Spit that hot fire shit.
The fuck? dollar. What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Let the bombs ring.
Get it out.
Oh, man. And to my right, already in his bag.
Just real quick.
Who?
The truth about the angel number 68 is protection. The meaning of 68 when it comes to love, the meaning of number 68 is protection. The angel number 68 also speaks about caring and nurturing. So that is episode 68.
Episode
Keeping
68.
my mom to myself.
No,
68, I owe you one. I'm protecting my interests and protecting the
We can
value
do
of
a
making sure you
69
come back.
minus 1. I give you
anything that is protection, that's just me. Let me get you out the rain. I got your back and whatnot. And then when we get there, we can go ahead and flip everything over. But we still at 68 right now.
Yeah.
68. And to my right, mouth of the South. What's your name, gangster?
It is Mr. Rough Rider. R. Rider. DJ Ruffy Hendrix. The general Mr. I Am going in and all that good shit, but point blank period, I am Mr. Ruffy Hendrix, the mouth of the South. AKA Mr. I Am.
Let the bombs drop, let the bombs drop, let the bombs drop. And to my left, what's crack-a-lacking on the crowny side, young lady?
Crunching on some ice.
I know.
Crunching on some ice.
Got the hair bounce or whatnot. Somebody was switching up on social media. Somebody was in a commercial on social media and whatnot. Looking like the Just For Me box.
As for my cousin, who does my hair, has been doing my hair since July. So, represent to Styles by Aaliyah, as well as her little sister, Styles by Jazz.
Who you are?
Who I am is their big cousin. The one, the only.
Tell them who you be.
Kelly Q. KQ.
That's right.
Caleb's mama. Better known as the diva.
And when that?
All the time. All the time.
Drops the motherfucking
Drop some motherfucking bomb on them. Alright, let me give a shout out. Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners,
Cloud Sound,
Anchor listeners.
Oh, motherfucking shit.
All major DSPs.
Yes.
DSPs stand for digital streaming platforms. And YouTube.
To be you.
What's cracking? I know most of the time you'll be like, what the fuck are they doing at that part? Most of the time, I think I cut that off normally and before. Because we look like assholes partying and they can't hear the music. So, cut that off.
Real shit. Yesterday, I watched 67, 66, 65, 64. In the mix, we watching them. A, because I had to catch up. Because I hadn't been listening to our own shit. Just to critique myself. Fuck anything else. To critique myself. Make sure I'm better on point to flow with the chemistry. But to also see what I missed, the episodes. I ain't got no fucking hookah. Why we ain't got no hookah? We can't smoke hookah in the pot. Okay. Yeah. But I ain't gonna go into that, right? I ain't gonna go into that, right?
I ain't smoking hookah.
I know that. We already know that. But still, you know what I mean?
Kelly hates anything,
anything with smoke.
You're just not a smoky person.
I cracked Niece up. Because when Niece came to the kitchen, I was like, yo, Niece, guess what, I'm on TV. She was like, what? I was like, look. She was like, how'd you get up on there? I was like, that's the podcast. I said,
big shout out to the kiddies. The kiddies are always fascinated.
Yeah,
I ain't got no fascinated kids no more. My kids ain't fascinated by kids.
Because you are Mr. Know-It-All. They live with you.
Yeah, but
they like, oh yeah.
Somebody can still be fascinated.
Like once, you know what? I like it that Bird is my 17-year-old daughter is usually still fascinated. My 12-year-old daughter is still fascinated.
Right.
My 13-year-old niece just surprised because she didn't know. And that just, I love it. Because we're doing something positive. We're doing something we're building.
Right. Exactly. But I still would love everybody to be fascinated.
Lyric, you hear that?
Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. And please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account, MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. We always start off the show with a useless fact.
Let's give it to him.
The useless fact this week is that the fucking stimulus is being held up by the $15 an hour minimum wage, which will never happen.
Nope.
That shit will not happen. They might as well. They should have just scaled it back, made it 12, and then tried to work up from there. Cause $15 an hour, my nigga. They're college graduates coming out of college with a bachelor's. That's not starting $15 an hour.
You know the fucked up thing is?
Hell, it's people with 2 degrees that wasn't making not $15 out, but not far from it.
Right. All. That's what I'm saying.
Depending on the
I don't feel as if it needs to be that high.
Right.
Yeah.
It definitely needs to be higher.
To be significantly higher.
Absolutely. That's why I said 12.
10 would have been fine.
The sad thing to say, and it's crazy that you spoke on the fact of college. We both got children that next year are going off to college. Both of you are college graduates. I attended.
No, I ain't no college graduate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kelly. I'm Kanye, nigga. I was done.
I'm Kanye too.
The fuck out.
But I only did one semester.
I was done.
I did one semester. So I wanted to say,
2 years and I was 2 and through. You know what I'm saying?
I did, but I got other. But see, I turned around, and got other certificates, other certifications, and everything, and went through. Technical schools. Yeah. But ultimately, the fucked up thing is since
had
as long as I can remember,
ass in college.
As long as I really remember knowing anything about the world, the real world,
right?
School taught us the bullshit of go to college, make all this fucking money.
Yeah, right.
I have a mother who has her PhD. She ain't made a whole lot of motherfucking money for her PhD.
Let me tell you.
When she had her bachelor's, and she got a bachelor's right after I was born.
Right.
She didn't make a whole lot of money then. When she went and got her master's.
You know what?
And maybe it's the field sometimes.
Flips me out because people automatically assume that once you have these degrees, that automatically puts you in line to make this crazy money.
Right.
No, it does not at all, because if you don't have, like I say, your network is your net worth. That is my saying.
I like that saying. Say that again.
Your network is your net worth.
You gotta drop a bomb.
It is It is seriously who you know. When you get into position, then you can pull yourself up the ladder.
Yeah.
But getting into position, getting into certain companies, I can get you in. But once you're in, you have to prove yourself.
Yes.
It makes sense.
And that's the only way you're going to get up there.
And a lot of times it's that connection because you experienced this before either of us experienced it by being in the working field, if I'm correct, most likely before us. Well, from finishing college. I mean, I started working at 14, 15, but, you know, from college.
I mean, she's working on a railroad and everything, so you got to understand that it was...
But real shit.
Do these hands look like they have done any type of manual labor?
That's true.
You could be a good fluffer. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Yo,
you was on. No, all right. That's my. I'm sorry.
HR. We still have not obtained HR representation.
HR is upstairs.
It's
to my. Oh shit. But I recall coming out of high school and the rest of that, applying for jobs, right? And you could have a degree,
right?
But they still also want you to have 2 years experience in them working in that motherfucking field.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
So you can have a degree, but if you ain't did no internship, and even your internship 9 times out of 10 gonna give you 2 years.
That's true.
You might get a year depending on the field.
Yeah, depending on the internship.
Right. You might get a year.
Hell, my very first job. My very first job, I got because my uncle knew somebody.
Oh, that's.
And I was still in college.
Yeah.
But I was working in movie theaters.
He
called up there and was like, "Hey, you know, my niece is looking for a job, and well, tell her to come up. You Chris' niece?
I've got
you hired,
jobs.
But it's still even then, you know,
it ain't what you know.
Knowing somebody doesn't hurt.
You have to know people.
And countless jobs, including who I can actually still technically say, although I'm not working with them right now because of me breaking my face, but countless jobs I've gotten, I can say was because of the benefit of me knowing someone who knew the employees. It was times I came home from prison and I'm a convicted felon, so that's even harder fucking dish to get a job.
Yeah.
You know, and my mom happened to know a guy who, you know, she knew from the hall initially, who started his own business with the cleaning.
Right.
You know, so who you know, as she say, that key. That's why I say you gotta drop a bomb on that. Drop a bomb on that one more.
No, you got. And you know what? It's crazy because like what you're saying makes a lot of sense, and it's funny because I look at it from a little bit of an opposite direction. Because I'm gonna tell you what the most hilarious thing is. The field that I'm in now is actually, I mean, we might have, I think there's 4 companies out there that kind of do exactly what I do on the scale that we do it. I work for Aramark. So there was a point in time 15 years ago that I worked for Centos. Centos essentially does the same thing as Aramark. You know, uniforms and you know, product, you know, towels, mats, you know, aprons and shit like that, mops and all that. And you know, we
commissary for the jails.
Yeah. No, but they do that. There's a food division, but Centos doesn't do it. Aramark does. Aramark does. So, and here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you what the funny thing about it is. So after I left Centos, I went to G&K. G&K got bought out by Centos later on, but that's after I left G&K. Then when I started Aramark, turned around and found out that all the people that I was working with at Centos moved over to Aramark, but they didn't even know that I was over there. So it's one of those things where I think that sometimes experience lends to the type of work that you do. They understand that you understand the field. Your resume kind of speaks for itself. That's what they mean by experience. So it's not what you know, but who you know, but it's also what you know that who you know knows as well, if that makes any sense. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that the people
have to be reputable.
You said what?
It has to be a reputable.
Yeah. They have to know that if you got, like, if they hire 15 people from the company with guys that I work with, and I didn't know those guys was working there, I just applied as well. They're gonna be like, oh shit, we got 15 guys that work for the company you work for too. You seem like you know what the fuck you doing. Come on over. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Prayers out to everybody. You know, that's going through, you know, the situation. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I am so selfish. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Where the fuck's my stimmy at, nigga? Where's my stimmy? Where's the stimmy? Can you see yourself in that camera? Wait. Oh, okay. Just making sure. Making sure. Alright, so we are. Oh, it's time for me to try to click into these motherfucking current events.
Yeah, I'm about to say, let's get to these current events.
Here we go.
Let's not get stuck in the current events this week.
We're not gonna get stuck with the current events because it ain't a whole lot to fucking talk about.
Hey, yo, hold up real quick before
Sure.
you launch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only person at this table that's seen Coming to America?
No, they see. I didn't see it. She saw it. We're not talking about it. Not talking about it because I haven't seen it. Can't talk about it.
Nobody else in the house has seen it.
No, we haven't seen it because last night we decided to go out drinking, and then I have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I have not been able to fucking see it. Sorry. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
I watched it today.
I know she watched it last night. I'm going out. I couldn't watch. She wanted to go out.
I was trying to be good last night because somebody was in their feelings.
Oh shit!
Didn't wait for them.
Don't.
I watched it today in case I wasn't the only one here, so we had something to.
Yeah, I understand. And I wanted to watch it, but I just didn't have. I literally did not have the time. I literally didn't have the time. But we will discuss it. We will discuss it.
I enjoyed.
Cool. No, say no more.
And I was scared.
Say no more. I just say no more.
We'll watch again.
Yeah, we will discuss. Andrew Cuomo's a nasty man. Need I say more, or are we going to discuss that?
No, next time.
Why? Man, fuck Andrew Cuomo. I'm so sick and tired of when the COVID first came down, the shit that he was doing in New York, they was calling him the fucking savior. Oh, he should run for president, this, that, and the third.
I never said that.
They was everybody was fucking saying it, especially people from.
I didn't say that shit.
Especially people from the tri-state area, especially people from Jersey and you know what I'm saying, and New York area and all that.
Look at him in comparison to the president we had at the time.
A bald llama was better than what the fuck we had for a president at the time. I'm not trying to hear that shit. They kissed this man's ass. He's a nasty nigga. What? Like, honestly, man, I'm not trying to hear that.
Like all of a sudden,
you see a bald head llama?
Now all this stuff wants to come out about him.
Yeah.
Now the dude is out of office. Like,
so you think it's a smear campaign?
I mean,
I think Andrew Cuomo was fucking around with chicks, with some of the office niggas. That nigga got both his nipples pierced. You know he bought that nasty life.
Look at his brother. Anyway.
I couldn't comment.
His brother's on CNN. His
ain't he gay? And his brother?
No.
Oh, all right.
That's what's the name that's gay.
Who?
Oh my God, Gloria Vanderbilt's son.
Scott Vanderbilt?
No,
Who
what?
the fuck is Scott Vanderbilt?
I don't know.
That name sounds familiar. That's a character from a movie.
Anderson Cooper.
Oh, Anderson Cooper. Yeah.
Anderson
I think
Cooper.
my Vanderbilt smell for white chicks.
Oh yeah. What the fuck? How the hell did I get there? I don't know.
Talking about that gay shit.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
No, his brother is Chris Cuomo on
We know
CNN.
who Chris Cuomo is.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Only
And
I don't. You're the only
like
black woman I've ever seen with a thing for Chris Cuomo.
No, I'm not the only one.
Really? Who else?
Oh,
they have a club. They have a club.
Who's the club? Who's in the club?
Well, not my friends,
they have
but
a whole
it's a lot of
Facebook
people
page.
that
Names.
She can't give out the list. They have a Facebook page.
I can't name names. They're not my friends. Like, it's just.
I'm just making this shit up.
Chris Cuomo makes us moist fan page. What the fuck?
I don't have a thing for Caucasian men at all.
Uh-huh.
You like pink meat?
There are a couple out there. Not so much that if given a chance, I would date them, but
All right, stop.
I can admire.
Okay, but what about his nasty ass nipple ringed brother?
Hey, whatever turns you on.
No, he's sexually harassing women, Kelly.
Okay, so was Biden. All but here's the question.
Guys with nipple
What
rings,
happened? What happened?
At one point, I had my nipples pierced, but I wasn't harassing anybody.
Shut up.
I was being harassed.
Shut up. What happened to? What happened to that whole thing?
What's that?
What happened to all the stuff that came out where people were saying Biden was sexually harassing them and making them feel uncomfortable? Where'd all that stuff go? Because they're not talking about this now.
Biden is 88, man.
But all of a sudden,
Biden sexually harassed himself.
Now that we're actually getting this vaccine out and everything, now all of a sudden we got this shit about Cuomo. So I don't. He could very well have been. Who knows? But I just find it ironic that it's just now coming out now.
I think that he's a nasty man, and I think that.
Like after a year of being stuck in the house with nothing else to do, now people want to come out and say, "Oh, he sexually harassed you."
Listen.
When? Because we've been stuck in the fucking house for about a year.
Cuomo stayed. Wait a minute though, because Cuomo stayed doing a press conference.
He's the mayor. He's supposed to.
He's the governor.
Governor, mayor, whatever.
Listen, and I know, but I know for a fact he probably was grabbing the signer's ass. You know what I'm saying? Some of that shit was come on, you know, the chick that was signing, she was signing kind of fast. He reach over, smack her ass every once in a while. It's cool. Like,
I'm gonna be honest. This is how I feel about these sexual allegation charges. I really believe it. And I don't even want to say polys because I know motherfuckers who be polys. But like, be real. If the shit ain't happening, shut the fuck up. That's how I feel.
Listen.
Cause that back and forth playing, tarnishing somebody's, you know what I mean, image and
it's never gonna go away.
That shit is stuck for life. You know, so if some shit happened,
what's the other
speak out on it, get help. I'm for that.
He got a brother named Mario.
Shit ain't, man,
but he was also New York governor.
Word?
Yeah.
He got his nipples pierced too?
Hey, maybe.
Yo, these niggas. Yo, if your governor got his nipples pierced.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Mario Cuomo.
Oh, that nigga looked like Jimmy Hoffa. Yikes. Yo, they ain't got the same daddy. They ain't got the same daddy. None of them. Yo, they all look different. Mario Cuomo might have been the dad.
That's their father.
That's the dad. I was about to say, he looked like Jimmy Hoffa. He's old. Like, nah, that's the dad.
Son of former New York governor.
Right.
I don't have my glasses on. Yes, they're sitting in front of me. No, I don't.
I know about to say, you left them here all week. Wasn't that even marinating?
I have glasses at home, too.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, I got a whole
You trying to say something about the light and I just try to set a vibe. Goddamn.
I need glasses to read.
You need glasses. You got glasses everywhere, huh?
Yes. I need glasses to read. Like,
read this. Cuomo got nipple rings.
Yeah. And he got something, you know.
Alright.
He got something to play with when you having fun.
Jesus Christ. Chris Harrison. Did you hear about that?
I've been trying to find out exactly.
Apparently he said something.
What happened? I know he did an interview with one of the girls that was on a previous Bachelor contestant who was of African American descent.
Right.
And married the Bachelor.
Oh, wait.
I think she married the Bachelor.
You can't be of African American descent. Because there ain't nothing to descend from when it comes to being African American. You either African descent.
Nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Because only American descent is Native American.
He did an interview with a black chick that was on the Bachelor.
All right.
You happy? You happy I descended into madness?
Kelly, you looking a little crazy because your hair is all wild or whatnot.
Nigga. You know I don't even like saying that word.
I know.
At this moment in time, I was just trying to.
Alright, sorry.
Anyway, I know that he did an interview with one of the black girls that was on the Bachelor.
The Blackshler. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The Bachelor?
The Blackshler.
Well, right now it's
he's
the
black.
Blackshler.
He's black. The Bachelor's black for the first time.
And I think he was trying to like maybe justify what one of the girls on the show currently, because she was in a picture, I guess it was a sorority picture or whatever, and they had like antebellum clothes on, and it was on a plantation, but I don't know exactly what was said in the interview to actually make him step down from like the next Bachelor stuff that's going on, because they always have like that behind the rules where they talk to the girls.
From what I hear, she had receipts for the reason why she did it, and it was more along the lines of paying homage to the situation, to the whole
where they were at.
Right. And I don't think he understood that, and he was trying to be These guys, see, the problem is
You
Because
said
I know, like,
homage.
I don't know if like
Yeah.
a one or
You
two
said
girl
homage. No, it's homage.
nope, homage is a made up word. It's homage.
is homage.
It's homage.
It's homage. Yes. Homage is the fucking English
Like-
bastardization
like
of the shit.
hors d'oeuvres.
Like when you call a nigga Serge and his name is Sergey. You like, yo, what's up, Serge? Nah, nigga, my name is Sergey. You know what I'm saying? Like real rap. It's funny as shit, but it's real.
Okay, so I was today years old. When
Yeah. It's
fuck out.
Yup. But so
But hold up, homage is in the fucking dictionary.
Oh, it's still.
it's still
Hors d'oeuvres is spelled with an H.
Hors d'oeuvres is spelled with an H. I know, but
Right.
but
Homage
Homage
is
has an
spelled
X-
with an H
but-
as well,
but
but the
an
H
accent
is
mark.
silent.
see,
Accent mark, bro.
It's not an English
I
word.
thought.
It's not an
No, I know it's not. I know it's
Yeah.
not. I know it's not. I know it's
Yeah.
originally not.
But no, so when they was doing that, and then so I guess he turned around and he was just he was really throwing a lot of ridicule her way because of it. I guess he thought he was like being funny and being on the type of time like I got you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got your ass and whatnot, thinking that everything was everything. Like ha, I found out something. You know what I'm saying? And really trying to be a reporter. These guys gotta realize they're not fucking reporters. You're a fucking TV show host. You host The Bachelor, my nigga.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up and host The Bachelor. Now you sorry and you salty because you don't know no better. All you wanted to do was try to be funny about a situation that you don't know nothing about. So now you step down. Now you salty. You know what I'm saying? You're not that dude anymore. So, I mean, it's fucked up, but I guess it'll teach motherfuckers to mind their own business. You know what I'm saying? It'll teach you to mind your own business.
Know when to speak and when not to.
Don't speak on everything.
Right.
Because you don't know the background of it.
That is very,
I know
very
he
true.
did an interview with Michael Strahan.
Right.
And just quickly, Michael Strahan said, only time will tell if there's any meaning behind his words. Which, he said it's like a surface response.
Oh yeah.
So-
Because he basically hit that. I apologize. I'm sorry that you're upset that I'm. You know what I mean? It's just listen.
Yeah, he said he walked away. He wasn't satisfied with his apology.
He was just, but he's making it seem. What I can't stand is that he's making it seem like, oh, he's gonna come back whenever he's ready.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's what he's doing, all these interviews, and I think that's what it looks like, at least from my perspective on outside looking in on the show that I don't watch.
Right.
Is that you're making your goal or whatever is to I'm doing the interview circuit
Right.
so that when I have a chance to come back, I could come back.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, they've already pulled in Emmanuel Aiko to host the Behind the Rose part, which means now we're at a point of they see what kind of changes need to be made for this show.
Yeah.
And they're proactively doing this. So
Yeah, they moving on.
Him coming back,
Yeah. Highly unlikely.
highly unlikely.
So I mean, and that's another
He
thing.
might be one of those reunion shows.
No,
No.
that nigga's gonna be one of them. You'll never see him on The
Again.
Bachelor again. You know what I'm saying? That's because it's just too much.
And
Like
somehow they do maybe two, three,
Y'all have-
They
are
two-
like a
they
year.
do like-
because they're
yeah.
like on season 20 some odd.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how are you on season?
They do like
20
two seasons. I've been on for like 12 to 14 years, and they do like two seasons per year, some shit like that.
I don't watch that shit.
Yeah,
Me neither.
I don't watch that shit. Flavor loves my shit.
I watched a couple episodes of that
Yeah.
shit just because it was hilarious.
When he
Delicious, I love
I
that.
plan to be back, and I want to be back.
right.
And adding that he is committed to progress, not just for myself, but
For
also for
progress?
the franchise. If you were committed, and I assume that he's probably one of the executive producers somehow in this situation.
Right.
I have to look that up.
Yeah.
If, and this whole time, because right now, we're on season 20 some odd.
Right.
This is the first black bachelor.
Right. Yeah, no.
So
I
if
get
you
it.
like,
yeah, I've been
if
thinking about that shit from the beginning.
you're so open for change or whatever,
Right.
in 2020,
Yeah.
this should not be the first black bachelor.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
And some, from my understanding, because I do watch Entertainment Tonight and Inside Edition and all that kind of crazy stuff.
Oh shit! You
sometimes.
watch E.T.?
Well, I've been watching E.T. for like 30 some years.
I used to watch it sometimes.
I understand that some one or two girls may have left this season.
Yeah.
From the Black Bachelor, but it's also my understanding that maybe that they weren't attracted to him. They didn't have a connection to him, so they took them.
Were they white girls?
Most of them are white girls. Most of them are white girls.
I thought it was a lot more black girls in this season. Really?
No.
Which
it really wasn't.
Which but show you that the best.
It was rather, maybe 2 or 3 black girls.
Who picks the girls? Who picks the girls? I don't even want to fucking talk about The Bachelor. Who picks the girls on The Bachelor? Is it Chris Harrison? Does he pick the girls? Fuck it. I don't know. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy though. Like the reason why he's out though is the same reason why what's his name? Daniel Abuye and my man that played Finn on Star Wars. What is his name? What the fuck is his name?
Oh, my dude from Star Wars?
The boy, yeah. He, can't think of his name right now, but Daniel Abuye.
John Boyega.
John Boyega and Daniel Abuye. Congratulations to both of these gentlemen for winning a Golden Globe.
Yes.
And the categories was basically flooded by, what I'm saying, by black actors and black films. And it's been, it was virtual. It was a good look. It was just good for them to bring it home.
My girl, Andra Day, she won for Best Actress in Drama Motion Picture.
The Billie Holiday story, right?
And she definitely earned it. It was awesome.
I didn't see it, but I heard.
Of course, Chadwick Boseman won.
Yes, he did.
For Ma Rainey's.
Can we talk about this for a second though? I didn't see Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and I'm certain that he deserved it. Don't ever fuck it up. I'm certain he deserves
everything he's nominated for right now. He's gonna get.
And I know he's gonna win. He's gonna win an Oscar for it as well. This is my thing. This is the problem that I had.
Ma Rainey's was probably it was at best it was a B. It was a B,
right.
Maybe a C.
Right.
Star. You know what I mean? Type film.
Right.
But he played
the hell of a part.
Yeah.
A plus.
Yeah.
Part.
Okay.
From beginning to motherfucking.
And what people have to understand, people were like, they couldn't understand the setting of it.
Okay.
And it was like, I think, and this will show you where people are.
Right.
I think it would have been better as a play, and I was like this, like my head started to hurt because I'm like, it was a play.
Yeah.
They just did it in a visual to bring it to everyone. They basically filmed a play.
Right.
It was a true. It was based off a true. It's basically almost a true story. It is a true story. I'm sorry. It's a true story that they developed into a play.
Right.
That they now developed into an official movie.
Yeah, they've done that. They've done it a lot. I honestly think the point that I was going to bring it up. I was going to bring up 2 points. The first point that I was going to bring up was the fact that they knew that Chadwick Boseman was going to win. Like they said, it was almost like certain things were kind of planned beforehand. One of the things that fucked me up was. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But
shit. No. But I'm gonna tell you the reason why.
Almost everything's like that though.
Yeah, but
it wasn't really like a true story. It was just based on true people.
The reason why I have a problem with the situation is that because
what situation?
The situation of not just Chadwick. I know Chadwick Boseman going to win, and he highly deserved it. Okay, let's put that to the side for a second. One of the reasons why that it got as much looks as it did is because that was his final film, and he's no longer with us. Okay, let's push that to the side for a second.
I thought there's supposed to be one more film coming out.
I don't know. There was another
between that and five,
and that's kind of what I was getting at. There was another film. There was another film directed by Spike Lee that went straight to Netflix, 5 Bloods.
Yeah, this one was directed Netflix.
Chadwick Boseman's role wasn't the one that I'm talking about because he played a very scarce role in that film.
In 5 Bloods, yeah.
Delroy Lindo gave the performance of a lifetime
of his life,
right, and wasn't nominated.
There was nobody I think acted their way out of anything better than he did in any of those films that they were talking about.
I can tell you why he wasn't nominated.
Please tell me why Delroy Lindo wasn't nominated and why Spike Lee was not nominated for 5 Bloods.
You just said it.
Because of Spike Lee. It took they gave
This was the Academy.
First of all, it's the Academy.
It's the Academy.
Okay.
Spike has never. I don't think Spike has. I don't even.
Spike got an Oscar. He just got the Oscar like last year.
Oscar.
Wait a minute, no.
Not the Academy.
Yeah, listen, no. The Oscar is the Academy Award. Same thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's the Academy of Motion Pictures.
Right.
Here's the thing. The Oscar that Spike won.
Right.
Wasn't for directing.
It was for his role.
It was no
executive producing.
No, it
No,
was
he
for
produced, right?
writing the screenplay
For what?
for Black Klansman.
God damn it! It was.
So he has not won for any movie he has ever directed.
And it's because he's been blackballed.
Because he's Spike Lee.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
All right, so that was my first problem that I had with it. Big shout out to Delroy Lindo. I hope I understand. I hope that he wins some sort of award in this award season. He needs to win something, dude. I'm trying to tell you, there was times when during that movie it was to the point where like I can't, like his pain was coming through the screen so crazy I couldn't watch it. I was like, this is fucked up. Like it was bad.
Yeah.
Big shout out to him. And I know I was fucking with you. If you listen to this, if you ever hear this, a couple weeks ago I was saying that you LeBron dad. You know what I'm saying? I love you to death, Delroy. You know what I'm saying? There's still some things to be talked about. But if you can take a joke, you can take a joke. But big shout out to you. My second thing is this. And this doesn't even have to do with the color barrier. This has to do with the fact that when an actor moves on and he gives a tour de shore performance, he's always... Thank you. I said tour de shore.
I get tour de shore.
I know tour de shore. Ain't that when they ride the bikes on the bike about the beach?
Tour de France. You're talking about Tour de France.
No, they got tour de shore though too. They used to call it tour de shore. It used to ride from Philly to Atlantic City, and it started in Philly. It was a bike ride. It was like a 60-mile bike ride from here to Atlantic City. Look it up. It used to be called. They changed the name of it. It used to be called tour de shore.
It's still tour de shore.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Tour de force. I apologize. But once think about every actor that laid that shit out, died, and won an Oscar.
No, I'm giving them flowers. That's why. I'm gonna explain something.
Talk about Heath Ledger.
I just watched that last night.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Yeah. I watched 3 movies last night.
Who else?
I initially started watching the Dark Knight. But then went to, I watched The Dark Knight, I watched Batman Begins, and I watched Training Day last night.
So who else did that happen with? Heath
like
Ledger?
It irks me that Denzel...
No, Tupac didn't get the award.
No. Heath Ledger, who else?
Like it irks me that they gave... I was just watching something about...
Although I think he should have got one for fucking juice.
About Black Hollywood and, systems and actually getting us seen.
Yeah.
I like my documentaries. And it pisses me off to this day that Denzel has an Oscar for Training Day.
Yes.
And everyone that looks like us realizes that Oscar is not really for Training Day.
Hell no.
It's for all the awards he should have won.
Between Glory,
especially
that was before Glory.
Yo, well, you couldn't have told me.
Before Glory.
You couldn't have told.
Training Day was before Glory.
No,
before Glory
came out when I was in high school.
Sorry.
Which go?
I was thinking about the other joint. I was thinking about what the fuck is the joint? The Flight joint a couple years ago. Flight.
Right.
I was thinking about Flight.
It was before that, but you give him an award to try to make up for the awards that you should have given him.
Look, he should have.
You gave that same year. You gave
the preacher's husband. the preacher's wife.
No, that wasn't.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you. No.
That was just a feel-good movie.
First and foremost,
that was just a Disney feel-good movie.
Denzel.
But then the same.
Denzel should have been a Michael Jordan.
Malcolm X.
Yes.
Exactly. Malcolm X.
He should have got an award for Malcolm X. He should have got an award for Malcolm X. He should have got an award for Glory. And then.
No, he did get an award for Glory.
What? Is that what he got supporting actor for?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't until Training Day that he gave him
best actor. Yeah.
That same
but he wasn't the main character in Glory, so you have to.
Right.
So anytime you're not the main character, you get a supporting. Yeah.
That same year, you give Halle Berry an Academy Award for Monsters Ball.
Right.
She got fucked on screen.
Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Right, she did.
Wow.
But how how many before?
She
how
got slayed on screen by a white man. That's why she got
Hattie
that.
McDaniel. I mean, after Hattie McDaniels,
Right.
before Halle Berry.
Right.
Hattie McDaniels won an Academy Award for Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
Before the Academy Awards was even presented on TV.
Yes.
Okay?
Right.
Halle Berry wins for Monsters Ball. 40, maybe 50 some odd years later.
Okay.
So in that 50-year time frame,
right.
are you telling me that no one?
Of course.
No one.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah.
We know there are plenty of people
But
that
can I be honest?
should have.
You know what it
but
was?
you can't even get them nominated. You can't even get their stuff seen because of the people that they have on the voting list.
But you know what they did? Here's what they did though. That was smart of them. If they ever wanted to blackball people out of this situation, what they did was it's the cleverest shit ever, right? The dude that we were talking about, the strongest force for black filmmakers at that time was Spike Lee. Right. So therefore, you ostracize him from the pack.
Yep.
Everybody else that was in it, every other black actor that was able to do some shit, you would give them an award every once in a while. I think Morgan Freeman, did he get one for Shawshank Redemption? I don't know.
Yeah,
he got no. He might have got. See, these are films. I don't know if Morgan Freeman got one for, but he damn sure got nominated. So what happened was they would take all the black actors.
He got Best Actor for Shawshank.
Thank you. That's what I thought. I thought he had got one for Shawshank.
He got Best Actor for Shawshank. Yeah. Driving Miss Daisy in 1990.
Right.
5 years later, Shawshank.
Right.
Invictus in 2010.
Wow.
And Best Support, and that's Best Actor.
You know why though? Can I tell you why? Because Morgan Freeman was the token. He was the black guy that they wanted to make sure.
In 1988, he got.
Remember, he played the Painted Man in Robin Hood. He was the black guy that they would put next to the white man in the role to say, okay, this is my black friend.
You know,
and he would kill him.
And that's my problem.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy that you say that, right?
With movies, period, because they act like we can't hold a movie by ourselves.
But see what happens?
Try this.
Yeah, white people.
Right.
It's so crazy that you say that, right? 3 days ago, I just read an article. Mm-hmm. The only reason why Louis Anderson was in...
They had to put him in.
Coming to America. The original, as well as now that...
Stop telling me, I don't... Listen,
I didn't know he was in the trailer, he's on the trailer.
I didn't see
him in the trailer.
I didn't see him in the trailer.
Anyway, the only reason why he's in part... The only reason why he's in part one...
Period. Was because the network people, they gave them a list.
Okay.
A list of 3 white comedians.
Okay.
That they had to use.
Yeah, you gotta pick one of them.
You had to pick one.
And it was like they fucked with Louis.
They fucked with him from, you know...
And Coming to America was what, 85, 86? 88. So, during the filming of it, it was probably 86, 87. So think about it like this. Think about the leverage, think about the lack of leverage that we had in the mid-80s.
Yeah.
And Eddie Murphy is this fucking megastar now. The lack of leverage that we had at that time is crazy.
He was about there.
Right.
Because this was after The Golden Child. This was after Beverly Hills Cop.
88, yeah.
This was after Beverly Hills Cop.
Right.
So he was that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
But he still had to fold.
Yeah, you gotta play. You gotta play by the rules, bro. You have to play by the rules. The whole point of it is that the reason why I bring, I look at it along the lines of, here's the one thing that I can say, that what happened is that they left us up to our own devices when it came down to it afterward. So then we have people like John Singleton and the Hughes brothers and even
Ice
fucking
Cube.
Ice Cube and even what's his name, Lil X or whatnot that did Belly. It's people like that did black movies. And what's his name? Malcolm Lee and what's the dude that did Best Man?
Malcolm Lee.
That was Malcolm Lee. What's the other one that do the He did a bunch of other.
I can't think of his name.
He got Lee in his name too.
Lee Butler.
Not Lee. It's Lee. Well, you got Lee Butler. You got Lee Daniels. What's the one that did the other? He did a movie not too long ago.
Unless you're talking about what the hell?
Damn, I can't think of his name.
What is Medea's real name?
Tyler Perry. Yo, this yeah. This nigga said, "What's Medea's real name?" Yo, so no, but see, I look at it along the lines of we had to make our own lane, but one thing that I can tell you is that Black Hollywood has never.
Well, see, we had writers from before.
But I'm talking about
Slim.
I'm talking about Black Hollywood in general. We have never. That's why we got the NAACP Image Awards, because we've never been able to hold up.
We've never got
to them. Yeah, no.
But
the only way we're going to be able to acknowledge ourselves is to acknowledge ourselves.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's the reason why Black Panther was such. It didn't win no Oscars or anything. No, it did win an Oscar for it.
It won Oscars for everything.
But for the actors acting, and then that's the whole point, and that's one of the reasons why.
But
they had one token.
I just watched the Golden Globes.
Yes.
And even though it didn't win for any awards,
right?
And everyone has said this, and what I'm about to say takes the point completely home.
Right.
Representation matters.
Absolutely.
There's a guy on TikTok, and his mom owns a daycare, so he's always asking little kids like, "Janaea, are you smart?" And little girl goes, "Yes!" And he asks these questions.
I know you're so right.
And they be the most backwards 3-year-old, 4-year-old answers. And you're like, baby, okay, great. But it's just funny.
Right.
But he's made such a splash.
Yeah.
That they actually had him on the Golden Globes.
Oh, wow.
And so he has like 6 of the kids, and he was like, "Janaea, are you smart?" And she's asking a question. They answer all the questions. What's the Golden Globes? What are awards? What are this? What it is? They just come up with the craziest 4-year-old answers. At the end, the last question, he asked each one of them.
Right.
He asked one, who was Chadwick Boseman? Black Panther. Who's Black Panther? The next one, Chadwick Boseman. Like, they know who he is. They know who he represents. Because when they see a superhero, they now see themselves.
That's
right.
No other answer they said was correct.
Yeah.
Except for who is Black Panther?
Yeah.
Chadwick Boseman. Who is Chadwick Boseman? Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther.
Well, listen.
What movie did he play in? Black Panther. Like, they knew that.
You know what? You know why representation counts so much? Because now you have to look at a situation for what it is. We have Black Panther is the 4th or the 3rd? I think the 3rd or 4th highest grossing film ever. Which is fucking incredible. With the
out of the Marvel universe, it was the top grossing.
No. Endgame was the top grossing. Endgame
came after.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It came after Black. That's what happened was Black Panther came in. That's what it did. It ran second. It caught up to. It was looking to run down Avatar, but Endgame came out and eclipsed it. So now I think it's either 3rd, 4th, or 5th. Don't quote me on it as top grossing film.
It is the 3rd highest grossing film ever. Of all time.
Damn, I'm good.
And that was
give me my motherfucking props.
Oh, shut up. That was February 20th, 2019.
Right. So
2019.
Well, that's where.
That's when it came out, because it came out in the 18. But Endgame eclipsed it. Endgame, as we know.
That was 2 years ago now. At this point.
3.
No, 2. 2019. Mr. Know-It-All.
It's 2021, nigga.
The article.
Thank you.
The article is from February 20th, 2019.
February 20th, 2019.
The article
is March
Please tell him, Kelly.
2021.
The article. Listen, bro. You listen to what she's saying.
You said March.
No, the article.
You said March.
No, it's not about the
20th.
Right,
February 2019.
2019 is when the article.
This article.
When that article. 2 years
made
ago.
the statement that it's the third highest.
2 years ago.
The movie had been out for 7 months or so already. Yes, the movie came out in 2018.
I said that article was over 2 years ago.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie coming out.
No. Over 2 years.
Right, it was over 2 years ago. Yeah, it was over 2 years ago now. I thought you were talking about the movie coming out and when it broke the record. I was like, no, that's.
I knew when that shit came out.
Okay, so I said 2018.
And I said when did the article came out?
All right. So
what's the next curse?
So All-Star Weekend. I watched
you watched the slate?
I watched last night. LeBron tell KD that we gonna go in there and shoot y'all fucking faces off. He picked Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, and then when he wants to sit down, he picked Junior LeBron, Ben Simmons. He's just like, look, I ain't gonna do shit. You can't shoot, but I'm gonna let them shoot, and I'm just gonna let Ben Simmons take it to the rack. I think, but if KD was playing, they would win. Because he got Joel Embiid, I think that they could win, but KD's not playing. So therefore, LeBron's going to play. KD's hurt, as always.
With KD, and so they got an extra pick because of KD being hurt.
Absolutely.
I watched the pick. I watched the whole breakdown.
Why did nobody pick Donovan Mitchell?
I'm going to tell you why. 3 days ago, if I'm correct.
With the referee shit.
When they was playing,
yes, okay.
Was it the Sixers?
That's what I thought.
I think it was they was playing the Sixers.
Playing the Sixers when they lost in overtime.
I have ultimate respect for Spider-Man. As an athlete, for his play, and it's crazy because LeBron, and I had to reshare that joint on SportsCenter.
Right.
You're not really a gamer. But for gamers, when we used to play live in 2K, I still play 2K.
Right.
Nobody ever picked Utah.
Yeah.
Nobody is ever. I'm sorry. And he said it was a joke, but it was truthful in the fact of as good as Karl Malone and John. Nobody ever picked Utah.
That was the only time Utah was viable. We're not a sports podcast.
The craziest thing was the fact of how, with the breakdown, the last two players to get picked was Rudy Gobert and Donovan McNabb from the Utah Jazz. Mitchell. I'm sorry, Donovan Mitchell.
I'm about to say, that nigga picked Donovan McNabb. I'm like, the fuck?
I'm sorry. No grab ass McNabb.
I'm thinking Nick Foles then, nigga. You got Donovan McNabb on Nick Foles and Carson Wentz.
It was I want to see that shit. I think it's gonna be a pretty good shit, yo.
Yeah, but that was
it was hilarious.
It was. I thought it was funny and whatnot. KD, man. I swear, man.
But Donovan, what you call
if he wasn't 7 feet tall, somebody smacking his peasy ass head. He's the most smug. He's the smug. You know what? KD is the most talented, smug, overrated. I needed somebody else to go over there to win them 2 championships ass nigga I've ever met in my life and whatnot. Always hurt. KD works my nerves. You know why? Because he's so great. He's so great, but he's not a leader of men. He's just like his partner that he plays with on that team. Kyrie. They're not leaders of men, dog. They can't. I don't care. They can stay together and win 10 championships. Neither one of them got the. You think they won 10 championships this year? They ain't got. No. Because KD can't stay fucking healthy. Kyrie can't stay healthy. And James Harden won't pass the fucking ball. These niggas, let me tell you something. My Sixers got more of a chance of fucking with it than they do. That's the reason why they didn't take first place yet. The Sixers, I've been watching the Sixers lately. Sixers nasty, dog. I've been watching games. I love that 40 points game by him the other day. In fact, it was against them. He had a double-double. 40, I think 40 for like 17. 40 points, 17 boards. Right.
I'm looking at.
Stay the fuck away. Although he made that key 3, Joel, you're a big man. Realize you may still want to be a guard. Because you can tell how he played. He still wants to be a guard. But you're a big man. Use that finesse, but get in there. He's trying to develop his game like KD. He's just, the only problem is that you see what happens when you try. You can't be fucking 7 feet
trying to play point. You can't, dog. You're not going to be able to play the one doing that. You 7'2", bro. You can't do that shit. I understand you can shoot the lights out the gym and all that.
Yo, but did you see that motherfucking the kid? That video I sent you, it just reminded me. He's fucking, was he 7'9", 7'6"?
Yeah. Them niggas don't last long though, bro.
He's 7'6".
You can't be that big.
Nah,
I understand.
I don't expect him to last long.
Look at Taco Fall. Look at Taco Fall, dog.
Listen,
Taco Fall plays 14 minutes a night.
He's taller than Manute and Sean Kemp. This
is not a sports podcast. Then let's move forward. That's been our sports team for this week.
So just to confirm.
Oh shit, she went back.
Looking Wikipedia. So 1939 is when Hattie McDaniel was the first African American to be nominated and win an Academy Award.
Right.
The next person to win after that was Halle Berry.
You said 19.
You talking about yeah, for
39?
Best actress, best female supporting actress, right?
Best actress.
Oh, best actress. Okay.
Not to say nobody, no one was nominated.
But you have to, Kelly.
93, 85, 74, 72, 54.
Black women were
Did you hear those nomination years?
Well,
that was not every year.
What year?
It was 54.
Right.
Was the next nomination.
Yeah.
After 39.
Right.
Then 72.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, back then they wasn't in a whole lot of films.
And they were
besides.
It wasn't a whole lot of films.
Besides, it was
black exploitation films at the time. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was just black women were pigeonholed to a lot of that at the time. They was just, you couldn't see a black woman on film unless she was being unless she was a stripper, a hooker, or fucking the help. You know what I'm saying? On something, somebody's butler, maid, and whatnot. So even when the black man was doing his thing, even when Jim Kelly was popping, kicking ass next to fucking Bruce Lee, it didn't matter because it was one of them situations where you wasn't gonna see no black woman doing that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So it just, it took time. It took time. It just took a lot of time, Kelly.
Are you and your family gonna watch that movie tonight?
What? Come to America?
Yeah.
Yes, we're gonna watch it tonight. We're gonna watch it tonight.
But with Denzel being nominated twice in the same category year, he was nominated for 2 movies. So the year he won for Glory. Oh, was that what's his name? No, he got nominated with Morgan Freeman in '87 for Crime Freedom.
Oh, okay.
And Morgan got nominated for Street Smart.
But all right.
So, let's move on. That we was talking about. All right. Never mind.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
I cannot wait to watch that interview.
When is it? It comes on tomorrow. Oprah's interviewing these two tomorrow since their departure from the royal family. Honestly, I think that the royal family, the British royal family, should be ashamed of themselves.
Yep.
They are fucking using Prince Philip. They basically propping Prince Philip up on his deathbed, looking like the fucking crypt keeper. He's 99, dog. And it's like I don't know. They're essentially. I think he already dead. I think they propped him up. They're talking about, if you bring this out, it's gonna kill him. This nigga's in a coma, bro. He don't know. He don't know what the fuck's going on at all. He's been sickly. Y'all gonna say that if this is the whole thing.
First of all, the man is like what, 99?
He's 99. I just said that. He's 99. The monarchy, the British monarchy is a motherfucker, bro. They are really, really trying to keep, because there's some shit about them that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are going to tell people.
Well, how the fuck old is Queen Elizabeth?
96? And something like that. 94, 96, some shit like that. She is, dog, Prince Charles is going to be king for like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? Before he gets sick.
No, he's not. It's going to go straight to
it ain't going to go straight.
He'll never. That's the thing. He'll never be king.
You think?
He'll never be king.
Well, no. If she dies,
it's going to go to her grandson.
Nah, she can't do that.
Watch. That's what they talk about on all this royal shit.
You can't do that. You can't skip the line of succession. You can't. That's not how it works.
At this point, because he's been divorced and we married someone else, that he will probably get skipped.
That's what happens when you marry Fergie.
No, that's not the one that married Fergie.
Who?
Andrew married Fergie.
Oh, Andrew married
Fergie. To Diana.
He was Diana. Who is Camilla? Camilla. Sorry, he's married.
Which the fucked up thing is, and I have to start watching The Crown.
Yeah, I heard The Crown get all the
shit gets deep into it.
Yeah.
He had been fucking Camilla way before Diana even came into the picture.
Let's not act
Diana. They forced Diana on her.
Let's not act like. First and foremost, let's not act like Diana wasn't fucking the soccer player that's Harry's real dad.
Eventually.
That's gonna come out.
Okay.
That's gonna come out.
But still, that's eventually.
Right.
Once she realized shit, you know, he wanted to marry Camilla from the gate, but because because she had been divorced, I believe, before.
Right.
That's why he couldn't marry her.
So you're
something
saying,
like that.
So let me ask you a question. You're saying that because of his divorce from Diana and him remarrying Camilla, that they're
94.
94. That's what I thought. That because of that, they're gonna skip his line of succession to be king. Is it possible? Is it possible? Are they gonna do it? Is it possible or are they gonna do it?
I don't know if they're going to do it.
Right.
Here's the thing.
It's more than one male heir.
No, it's not. Once he had sons, then it went to his line.
Yeah.
If he never had any sons,
that's why
then
Harry
it would go
left.
to Andrew.
That's why Harry left, bro. Because Harry was like, "Fuck it,
I'm never going to be king.
I'm never going to be king, bro. You got other sons. He's got my brother, and my brother got sons now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter.
Your brother got 2 sons.
2 sons.
So now they go is the firstborn son, which is Charles.
Right.
Then it goes to his next sons.
Right.
Well, his 2 sons, his son, first child, was a son. So now this is completely out of the window. There's no way anyone in Harry and Meghan's line is ever going to be on the route to being king.
One day we gonna have.
So they was like,
one day we
gotta stay here and do.
We're not gonna have it today, but one day we're gonna have the tough conversation to talk about exactly the reason why that they felt as if that this half black woman was having babies with the prince was actually tarnishing the family bloodline. We're gonna talk about that. I don't want to talk about that shit right now because I think that's one of the reasons why they left, because they having another baby, right?
I found out the black bloodline didn't start with her. Okay. Deep. But I definitely want to see that. Let me know when you want to have that discussion so I can get my research.
Yeah. We gonna have that discussion. We definitely gonna have that discussion. Kellen Winslow Jr. Remember when I was talking about Kellen Winslow Jr. a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Kellen Winslow Sr. His father played for the Chargers, and Kellen Winslow Jr. I think played for the Chargers. They were both tight ends. And Kellen Winslow Sr. was a monster. Kellen Winslow Jr. was good, not as good as his dad. This nigga's going to jail for 14 years for rape and assault.
Oh.
The wild boy. That's kind of fucked up.
So
they gonna get this nigga. He better learn how to fight. I hope he can fight. That's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. And if you don't had all, I just don't understand niggas that's just handed great shit. Your pop was a great player. You probably grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. You got to play in the NFL yourself, and you fucked it up. Huh? Sense of entitlement. All right, somebody gonna be entitled to your ass now.
Fucked up sense of entitlement. That's probably, this fucking generation, this generation, and I don't give a good god darn who feels some kind of way about this.
What the hell?
But the majority of this god darn generation.
God darn.
I'm trying to be nice and trying not to curse for 5 minutes.
Yo, lyric. Hold on, let me tell you the lyric. So lyric says, we up there. We was in the I forget where we was at. I think we was at the diner. One day we up there. Donovan kept cutting her off in the car and whatnot. I think because we play Family Feud on the way home from the diners. We in the car. We in the car and whatnot. And Donovan was like, "No, you're wrong." She was like, "Shut up! You're getting on my nerves." God darn it. Shannon looked at me like Lyric want to cuss. I lost it. When I tell you that I've never seen an 11-year-old want to cuss so much, it it was hilarious. Carry on.
You see in the face.
Dude, the gosh darn it was, yo.
It was so hard.
Oh, it was like one of the, honestly, you could tell she done cussed before, but she knows she couldn't cuss in front of her parents. That shit was hilarious. But go ahead, what was you saying, bro?
Fire my fast mouth sucking kids. But yeah, damn it, you almost made me lose my goddamn train of thought.
Oh, my bad. But it had Kellen Winslow. Rape, 14 years. Sense of entitlement,
This generation.
Don't drop the soap.
This generation.
Mm-hmm.
This generation.
See?
It's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to give an exact age, because I don't have an exact age.
Right.
But I know a generation or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 behind me. I don't want to say 5, but a couple years behind me or so. I want to say even beyond you, cool.
That nigga's our age,
have
Kellen Winslow.
But here's the problem: when you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth,
You
grow up with a whole different sense of entitlement. This new generation, this new way of social life,
right,
gives people even more retarded senses.
The most recent Law and Order SVU.
Yeah,
you know,
kind of.
Even with the fact of, if you pay attention, if you really pay attention to, and I don't know if y'all tune into a lot of different laws when they're passing different laws and different bills or things are going up for voting.
Right.
But I actually get that shit to my phone daily.
Right.
And if you think about a lot of things that are getting pushed to the forefront,
right,
it's some entitled motherfuckers that are pushing that shit to the forefront.
Absolutely.
Because what's 9 times out of 10 being pushed to the forefront for everybody to see, to be entertained, to try to merge off, it be bullshit.
My ears.
I'm sorry.
Ouch,
but hey, I waited over 5 minutes. But it be bullshit.
No, it do be bullshit.
It really is. It's just a sad sense.
No, it is.
It's a, I'm here, so you're supposed to do and this, that, and other for me, and make me feel like this, because I'm this, that, and other. And you ain't shit, can't even wipe your ass right.
Prayers to the families involved, man. This is fucking ridiculous.
And to go back to the stuff we were talking about, Charles and Diana, I found an article that basically says what I've been saying. Charles hasn't typically been a most beloved member of the royal family, and for the most part it seems the British people haven't exactly forgiven him for his infidelity and the demise of his marriage to Princess Diana, who was and still is adored by the public. But beyond public opinion, other members of the royal family may not be too keen of him taking over when his 94-year-old mother's reign comes to an end. In fact, recent reports claim that his own brother doesn't think he should ever be king. Some even believe that when the time comes, Charles will choose to pass the rule directly to William rather than become king himself.
See how that says Charles will choose too? So my thing is that I think that they're trying to just like they manipulate everything else, and like we were talking about that the interview with Oprah with Harry and all that. It has to do with them looking at it like this will bring shame to our family if this is done. This is not anything that's written in stone, because the only thing that's written in stone is the lineage and the bloodline and the way that things are supposed to operate. It's like royal law. So he is going to be king. It's
also
just
in the article
if he
it says plain and
accepts it.
simply, Prince Charles is already old.
That too.
And he is getting older.
That too, because his mom is immortal. And she just won't go nowhere.
Like,
I know this nigga like, God damn.
Her mother was, I think, 99 when she passed.
That's crazy.
That's her mother.
You know what's crazy? What? She's Queen Elizabeth the what?
Third?
The second?
Is she the second?
Let's see.
Because, wait. Because if she was the second, then that means her mother was the child of Anne Boleyn?
No.
From Henry the Sixth? Henry the Eighth, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
You know Anne Boleyn is, right? You seen the movie Anne of 1,000 Days? Have you seen that movie? Yeah.
No, not that movie, but I've seen another one about her.
You have to watch Anne of 1,000 Days. Anne of 1,000 Days was about, essentially what happened was, this was a man.
Her mother basically was Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth.
Then when her mother, when
then
Elizabeth took over from her father.
Holy shit. Nah, that can't be right. We had to look. Then it has to be
her mother's
something.
name was Elizabeth.
Yeah. Because Henry VIII. Now, mind you, this could be another monarchy, but Henry VIII was king. Henry VIII was a fucking asshole.
He was a hoe.
And the thing about it was, he had a bunch of different wives. He had one wife at a time, but they would not give him boys. Every time they didn't give him boys, he had his wives killed. Okay, and
not
knowing it was his fucking fault.
Exactly. And Boleyn was the one woman that she was a woman that he felt like he loved, and he was cheating on Queen Mary with her, and he wanted a son from her. She ended up holding out for like 5 years. That's why they call it like 1,000 days. She was
Elizabeth I was Queen of England and Ireland from 17th of November 1558 until her death of 24th of March 1603. Sometimes called the Virgin Queen, Gloriana, or God Queen Beth. Elizabeth was the last of 5 monarchs of the House of Tudor.
Yeah, the House of Tudor was Henry VIII. Yes. So, but here's the deal, right? He had Anne Boleyn beheaded because she gave him the daughter.
The first of England was Anne Boleyn's daughter.
Boom. That's what I thought. Damn. That's what I was saying. So right. So you're saying Anne Boleyn.
And that song Henry VIII, M.I.N.
That nigga was a bastard. Here we go. You know what's crazy? He finally had a son.
Yeah.
His name was Edward the Sixth. Edward the Sixth. When he had a son, he was the youngest king in the history of kings. He was like a fucking 9-year-old king. Because Henry died, and his son wasn't old enough to take on the throne. The only problem was he was sick from birth. So he died when he was 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that at that point, that's when Elizabeth took over as queen. So this shit is like, the whole thing, this is like old history. One thing and you know what makes me mad? Is that I wish I played attention like a motherfucker. I wish I knew anything about black lineage like this.
Yeah.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew a fucking inkling. I don't know anything.
You know the biggest thing.
Going back to me and doing research that I do is because it's not fair.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not like we're not smart enough to know.
Right. I can watch these shows and you can trace Courtney Cox back to the Tudors. Okay? But I can't go back past 1852.
What we got here?
When Cherry Capehart was actually listed for the first time on the census. Because everybody before 1852 or I'm saying that for age range.
Right.
Was a slave. So they're marked down as property.
Right.
So it's only one 52 years old. M for male.
It's depressing.
M for mulatto.
It's depressing.
Yo,
I'm passionate about knowing the Tudor family and whatnot. More than I know the you know what I'm saying, the M'Baku family. Like that could be you know what I mean?
Like
my lineage is fucking
way
nuts, man.
I can go back to Africa somewhat is to do a DNA test, and that will it wouldn't tell me who I was related to, but it would tell me at least what part of the continent I'm more likely to have come from.
Right.
However, because we've been so blended with European blood, we've been so blended with each other's blood because there's so many different countries inside of that continent.
Right.
Not only could I be from this tribe, I could be from, there's no direct line to say I'm related to who.
We damn sure waited until after Black History Month for this shit. Go ahead.
That's exactly,
this is still the week.
That's exactly the point I was trying to make. We can go back in so many ways, possibly all the way up until we got here. But here's the thing. We don't know what part of Africa, what part of that continent, what section, what village our people was picked up from. And that's there will never be enough reparations for that shit.
No.
You can't tell me how the fuck. Listen, you or I, and this is not even in a joking manner. You or I could just as easily be a descendant of David. can be a descendant of Joseph and Mary.
That's true. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And
the sad thing is, there is almost a way on this earth for us to find that to freak out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Moving on because it's depressing. Who's going to win? 24. Will Smith or The Rock?
24. It's 24.
Oh, whatever. Will Smith's not running.
Everybody's saying that he...
I saw him on TV. He is like...
He's leaving the door open to run.
Election? Are you talking for president?
For president.
But not for 24.
So one thing that we do know is that...
And The Rock.
One thing for certain, two things for sure. The Rock's a Republican.
The Rock is running?
No, he's not running, but he is a Republican.
So he has this show called Young Rock. First and foremost,
I've seen.
Did you see that shit?
I actually, you know,
it's actually a pretty good show. I actually saw one episode. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. I saw 2 episodes. It was pretty good. They got some good depictions. They got the one. Well, I forget. He be in a bunch of movies or whatnot. He playing Andre the Giant. He's not as wide as Andre, but he's as tall as Andre. He's a real. They doing a real good job.
As big as him.
Yeah, but they're doing a real good job with casting and whatnot. And actually, the dynamic, with his dad and whatnot, I like that they made it imperfect, because that was the whole thing. I was hoping it wasn't all happy-go-lucky thing, because it wasn't, man. His dad was a hard ass, bro. His dad was a hard ass.
He's independent. He's not a Republican. He was once a Republican.
He voted for Trump.
He didn't.
He said he didn't vote for Trump.
He announced September 27th.
No, not this time. I'm talking last time.
I don't know.
Nobody voted for Trump this time, as we can tell. He's getting blown out of fucking water. I'm talking about last time.
It's still people who voted. It's a lot of people.
It wasn't even.
When the mail-in COVID ballots came in and whatnot, he was getting smoked in all states. You like, God damn! All of a sudden he was winning. It was like, it was a close race. All of a sudden, 85%. You like, God damn! Like, where did they come from? So I mean, who would you vote for? Will Smith, The Rock?
Neither.
Let's say that ain't the choice. Look at the country we live in. We almost gave Donald Trump 2 terms. Oh, so let's talk about exactly.
Will Smith.
Thank you.
If I had to choose,
Will Smith or The Rock?
And it's only because he's from Philly.
I'm about to say, I live in Philly. I live in Philly.
Philly represents.
Philly is my second home. So for me to not.
Don't know exactly what the fuck we was talking about before we went. Little technical difficulty, little snafu on that. Alright, so let me. Oh, sorry. Hold on 1 second. Let's do this professionally and close out the breaking news.
Close out. That's all.
Alright, let's talk about something real quick, because we've been on this we've been on a tear. What did I say? We at hour 47 already? Jesus Christ. Hour 42. Alright. Got a question for y'all.
The question is...
I don't even know what the fuck. Let me see. Oh, okay, here we go. Is the idea of being successful...
I hate you.
Stupid as shit.
I hate you.
Is the idea of being successful better than the reality of being successful?
Is the idea of being successful
better than the reality of it?
Depending on whose view it's from.
The ideal happens before the work.
No, I think you're missing what I'm saying. The idea. Okay, so here we go. All right.
No, I get it.
All right.
When you have the ideal of it,
yeah,
the work hasn't happened yet.
The idea.
So it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Until you actually put in the fucking work to do it.
Okay.
So then, once you actually have the reality of success and everything you did to get there,
yeah,
then of course the actual success is better. But when you have the ideal of it, you haven't even put in the work to do it yet. So I think it just depends on when you're looking at it. Because I can visualize all its success. Until I actually put in and have to, blood, sweat, and tears to actually do it.
Okay, so
the actual success. to give you an answer, because you're gonna make me do it. To give you an answer, the actual success is better than just the idea of it.
Right.
Because this now means that you took it from an idea to the actual point.
Amen.
Okay. Understood. I get that portion of it. What you're saying.
You did it.
Maybe I should have worded it a little different. The reason why is that because I always look at the way people eye the success of the people that are close to them.
The way people are.
The way that people view the success that of people that are close to them. Most people, and they won't even say it out loud. It's one of them things where, in accordance, they live along the premise of they want you to do good, but not better than them. You understand what I'm saying?
Most people do. Most. Not all.
That's a rough ass internal climb, bro.
Not all.
That's a situation.
I can honestly say I'm a person who, and you're someone who knows me. So you know this is valid.
Right.
I want to see everybody successful. I don't care what level.
Yeah.
I purposely want to see everybody as successful as possible. If you're more successful from me, guess what? That means I need to work harder.
So let's look at it like this. Let's look at what we was talking about earlier when we were talking about the $15 minimum wage.
Overdue. I mean, I think it's over. It's too high.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Because I understand how you feel about it, right? Let's talk about the fact that the effect that it takes on everybody else, and that's kind of what I'm saying.
Because it's going to force.
Is that 15 supposed to be for United States or?
Yeah.
For the United States. Yeah, we don't make any laws.
You have to think about this thing. Now think about this, right? That won't mean shit to New York. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because the cost of living up there is already fucking.
It don't even matter. But think about what the cost of living. If it's out there making $8 an hour,
listen, but they are making those higher rates because of the cost of living and the rent rate. So that 15 national, it won't mean shit to them. But they were like, motherfucker, raise that shit a little higher. I'm sorry. Why would I be louder? I mean, quiet.
But you're in loud in my ear. But I think the biggest thing, and it was funny because when I was on my vacation, I was talking to my cousin about this. When you raise that minimum wage to $15, and if you have people that are already in jobs making $15, you're now going to have to increase their pay.
And then what do you do for the cost of the things that they were going to purchase? It's all fun and games until you walk into the corner store and buy a fucking $4 Little Debbie. It's real rap. You understand what I'm saying?
That's the whole point. It's going to
be $1.
That's what I'm saying. Shit ain't gonna be sweet no more. And that's kind of
quarter waters. Where you seen a quarter water at?
Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm about to say, when the last time you seen a quarter water?
50-cent waters. It don't even matter what you want to call it. The shit
I've been to a corner store, so.
What?
Listen, the hugs ain't even 25 cents no more.
That's blasphemy. You gotta
listen. When I go down my end. And they still got hooks.
You just came from a corner store. Wawa is a corner store. It's like the castle of corner store.
No. I drove to it. If I drive to it, it's not a corner store.
I'm not true.
There's a corner store across from my cousin's barbershop where I get my hair done at.
Right.
I can't tell you last time I went there. And I get my hair done at least once a month.
You'd be surprised. They got them Relicious lemon cookies. It's the shit. With the little frosting on it. Motherfuckers be popping.
Nice and soft. Nice and soft.
Yeah. Nah, you ain't gonna hate on Ray Licious is cool though.
I know. I seen it.
It's very, very hood. Very hood.
I'm so hood.
They're in my hood.
There's nothing wrong with hood shit.
Nobody said there was.
As long as the violence don't follow it, but I think violence and shit always follow hood shit. That's the problem.
Matter of fact, Ray Licious is around the corner from my cousin's barbershop. I know exactly where.
You know, Ray?
I know exactly where they distribute out.
See.
That's not where.
Go upstairs and go get a slip from HR.
God damn!
What the fuck is wrong with this nigga, man?
please.
Oh man. But
anyway,
I honestly think that what were you talking about? I honestly think that we really have a serious problem, and it's something that really needs to be dealt with in accordance, because we're not going to, regardless of if it's minimum wage being $15 an hour, regardless of if it's just us seeing, and I'm not saying us in particular. Everything has an exception. Everything. I speak in generals because I'm on a podcast. But at the end of the day, you got to really look at situations for what they are. Mm-hmm. People really don't want to see. Why do you think that everything you see on social media is a fucking glimpse? Mm-hmm. It's a glimpse. Everybody's life is the most.
Has a filter.
Everybody's life is the most thorough shit ever. That's what I'm. Yeah, they got a filter on and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? They pumping their titties up. Your titties ain't that big. They sticking your butt out. Your butt don't look like that.
You're not blessed like the rest of them.
Don't have a camel toe. They got the joint to put in their motherfucking
Oh my god.
Yeah, you seen that video? I sent you that shit purposely.
I seen that shit.
Like, come on.
You ain't
got a fat ass. You can't afford. No, I'm not speaking on you.
I know
what are you talking about? You know
that just seemed like an
but listen.
Human resources. I need to know.
But think about it like this: somebody that you know they're having a horrible time on vacation. That shit look like the greatest thing in the world. Them motherfuckers is married, and just the worst marriage you've ever seen in your life. But it's me and Boo. You know what I'm saying? Me, us, never done, blah blah blah. It's all that shit, man.
All the time. You can never. You see how people say relationship goals or whatever.
You can't do that and laugh. You know what I'm saying? When I'm trying to eat food.
You don't know.
Relationship goals. Saying niggas relationship goals. Yeah, no, because it's such a fucking cliche.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even get to finish what I was saying. You see people saying, "Oh, that's my relationship goals. That's my relationship goals," but you don't know what's going on in that house. You don't know that he's beating her ass inside the house.
Relationship
so you got to be careful on what you visualize as your relationship goals. My relationship goals is my relationship goals. I don't look to anyone else's relationship to base what I want out of my relationship.
Right.
I feel you completely on that. I agree with you completely on that.
Right.
This just, and this is the third time in our conversation during this podcast, a question that popped into my mind today while I was watching an unnamed movie earlier today. But I have to ask this shit, and it's not anything, well, it does kind of play a part with that. But this question just popped into my mind. And I know majority of married men are going to answer this question a certain way because they're married men. I know majority of married women
I smell fuckery
are going to answer the same question a certain way because they're married women.
All right, what's the question?
But what I really would like to, and this is not even, this ain't even a joke. This ain't even a joke. You know, I'm an asshole. But not to knock anyone, but I really want to know what percentage of people getting married believe that they will never have sex with anyone else in their life. And by you watching what I watched, you understand what I mean. Besides anything, other stuff, but that just like
100%.
But
knowing,
again, a married man's answer
100%.
that I can guarantee, and you're supposed to because
100%
of your wife. And which the same token, if I was to ask Miss Know-It-All to possibly come down here in that same question, she would answer the exact same motherfucking way. But people all over the world, America, Europe, South America, Africa, England, India, Asia, Ireland, how many people Please, and I'm gonna post this shit. I usually ask Kelly to post shit here and there.
Yeah, Kelly can post this right now.
You in jail? Don't tell me you're in Facebook jail. I'm about to say, you ain't doing nothing like I did. I'm always in jail.
I got flagged on something.
Yeah, flagged? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
I got flagged when Rush Limbaugh died.
What did you say?
Fact chasers John.
What did you say?
I got help with the fact chasers John on Instagram.
Somebody.
Some bullshit.
Didn't really know who he was. I was commenting on somebody's page.
Right.
And somebody didn't know who he was. And I was like, look it up. I was like, he was a racist piece of white trash.
Uh-oh.
Fact chasers. Was it on Instagram? It was on Facebook? Okay. Now
Facebook flagged me.
And Instagram got
They didn't stop me from posting, but they said this can't be posted. I was
Better
like,
watch,
really?
better watch. You better watch this shit.
They didn't, and they didn't stop me on this joint.
Uncle Rush.
It was an old ass joint about. It was a situation with the cops, and the cops didn't use deadly force. And the caption was, "Wow, I didn't know cops actually didn't know." And it wasn't my caption; it was the caption that was with me on the video and everything. The cops actually were trained to not use deadly force.
Okay.
And they turned around, and fact chasers flagged the shit. And had me remove the shit. Like, they were like, even with me trying to appeal it, they made me remove the shit from my Instagram. I'm like, really? Wow. That's a fucked up thing. Y'all really not understanding the bigger picture. But, oh well, it's your
They never
world.
will. They never will. And it's funny that you say that because I don't even think they're looking at it as their job to understand the bigger picture. They just want to, they look at all of this shit as algorithms, as keywords.
Yeah, exactly.
When you say certain things, that's the type of shit that gets flagged.
The crazy thing is, I didn't have any, no, I did. I think if I had a caption, it was probably hashtag message and hashtag I am Ruffy Hendrix. Yeah, I mean, if anything. But I didn't even have a caption for it for myself.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean,
well, if it wasn't hashtag fuck the police, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, we about to get into it. You got your book, Kelly?
What? Book of questions.
Is social media's perception better than real life?
Fuck social media shit. I'm dope a real motherfucker.
I'm just saying. Is social media's
I'm
perception better? It's almost like the question that I asked before, but
No.
is social media's perception better than real life? Is
You on social
Fake
media, you only see what people choose to let you see.
right.
Whether it's better than what you're doing or whatever,
Yeah.
who knows?
Right.
But
Well, people choose to betray.
I can you're only showing is almost like a movie.
Yeah. That's
In
exactly
a movie, you're only seeing what they show you in the movie. Because it's a movie, it's a clip, it's a moment in time.
Right.
Reality, like shit go down in the DM, shit go down in reality.
That's true.
So what you see in reality, you may not see all the hard times or whatever that people go through in reality.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Try this.
Yeah.
I done had other people posting my money like it was theirs before.
Dude, first and foremost, haven't you had a page stolen?
Page. I've been catfished numerous times.
This nigga got somebody else create a whole account using all his pictures. That's just some crazy shit, man. It's just, that is...
Killer.
Yeah. That's just a... Alright, so we're going to get into this. I just had to ask that real quick, man, because I'm starting to hate social media. I really am. It's getting on my nerves big time.
Can I see your pen, please?
See my pen? Sure. Let's run it. Dun, 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 dun. Kelly's question for the day. What you got for us, Kelly?
Yeah. In honor of show 68, I decided to do question 60.
Oh, really?
I mean, last nigga, she asked me for a number, so I gave her 138.
Oh, gosh.
I didn't hear that. I heard you speaking, but I didn't hear what you said. 68. Question 68. Would you give up half of what you own for a pill that will permanently alter you so that sleeping an hour a day would fully refresh you without side effects?
Absolutely.
Half of what you own. Would you give up half of what you own for a pill
You mean
that
physically
will
or financially?
permanently,
Physically or financially, or does it matter?
own?
Yeah, own.
Own period is
It's
own.
gotta be, yeah.
Would you give up half of what you own for a pill that will permanently alter you so that sleeping an hour, 1 hour a day, would fully refresh you without side effects?
A pill?
A pill.
Oh fuck no, I don't like pills.
I don't think it's about.
I like
I don't think it's about the pill.
It's not about the pill, it's about the sleep.
Right.
I average 3 hours of sleep a day.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you feel fully refreshed after those 3?
I'm never refreshed. Even if I actually can
listen
actually
to
get
the question.
Even if I honestly don't think I will be. Even if I get like I'm sick and I
Nigga,
get
imagine.
I don't. Listen. I wish I would love to feel that way.
Listen.
I would love to feel
The
refreshed.
pill will permanently alter you so that sleeping an hour a day would fully refresh you.
I don't believe it. For some reason, I feel like it'd be some other shit.
I'm about to throw this fucking book at him.
Nigga,
Yo, it's just me.
I'm about to
I
change
know.
the
Good luck.
You can't change the rules of the question. You can only answer fucking yes
bro,
or no
It will
to
be
the
a side
question.
effect.
No, bro.
No.
It's guaranteed.
It would
It's
say-
saying,
it would say
no
none.
side
But
effects.
just because it's me, it would be some kind of
So
result.
let's imagine there's no side effects when it comes to you.
Without bad luck, I would have no luck.
Let's just say this works for you 100%. Let's just say.
That was a lie.
Let's just say that this works for you 100%. Would you take? Would you
With no
do it?
issues.
I don't own a whole lot, so therefore you can take half this shit. You can take half this shit because you mean to tell me that I can
All it
be
take is a little bit of sleep I get.
Dog,
God
you know
damn
what?
it.
I could be up 23 hours a day. Do you know how many more activities I can do and how much more shit I can get done with
This hour?
23 hours in a fucking day?
You gonna become a cyborg. You're gonna be a cyborg.
Listen,
You're
that
gonna be a little
would,
cyborg. That's what it is. You're gonna make you a cyborg. That's what it is.
dog.
You know what? Yeah, okay.
You know how
Damn
much
right.
I can
Let's get
do?
to his money.
Yeah,
Let's get to his money.
I would.
We're gonna be doing
There's
like
also a follow-up question.
hold up. We're gonna be doing like 3 episodes a week.
And that's the whole point.
Like 3 or
Just
4 episodes.
everything would be opportunities to go out and make more money. You could actually have 2 full-time jobs. You could do this shit on the side because of the simple fact that you're up 23 hours a fucking day. If it wasn't for
You
sleep,
could work 2 full-time
2
jobs
full-time jobs. Like you could be like honestly and
with
really,
benefits.
yep, and be moving.
Matter of fact, one
I-
job you can have the benefits on, and
Yeah.
one job you can opt out of the benefits, so that money's not coming out your check.
See, 1 hour and it will refresh you for the entire
see,
day.
You have one with
Yeah, I fucks with
benefits
that.
and you have one under the table.
No.
I don't give a fuck
No.
which one it is. Like whatever I'm doing, I'm with it.
No,
I'm with it.
because that under the table job,
Yeah.
you can't claim on your taxes. So
That's
when
true.
taxes come, you can claim both them 2 full-time jobs.
2 full-time jobs.
That under the table joint, you ain't taxed at all. So ain't shit being taken out for you to get back.
But
Nah.
when tax season come,
Right.
and I want that money
I
back,
got the other job for that husky ass motherfucking income tax.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
follow-up question.
what's the
Oh,
follow-up
shit.
question?
Do you feel you have enough time? If not, what
It's
might
never
give
enough
you
time of
that
day.
feelings?
I still.
It's never
don't
enough
feel-
time of day.
That's
As you age, are you becoming less or more concerned about wasting time? I already know.
More.
I can answer you right now. Is that the older you get, the more concerned you are about wasting your time? Like, because we talked about
What?
this last week
Christ.
about you waking up at
7 o'clock on a Saturday.
6 o'clock on a
No,
Saturday and
7
feel
o'clock
like
on a Saturday, you feel like you wasted the whole fucking day.
because you get up at 4. on a
wasting
normal
time.
day.
Wasting time is probably the biggest fear of my life. But I understand that if there's time where I don't relax and don't try to recharge and don't chill for a minute, I'm going to go stir crazy. Yeah, like that's a definite, man. Like the worst thing, like I feel is that that's come on. So if you say asking me what I you even 23 hours in a day might not even be enough.
I told you. I said that.
Yeah, it wouldn't be enough. But
$700 a day.
But it would be more
to
than
get everything that you want to do, that you really want to do, and especially once you get rolling and get in the pattern, it's always more shit to add.
Yeah.
It's always something else that needs to be done or that can be done that'll be productive, that help the building, the budget and overhead. Yeah, so it'll never. I would say yes, but there would never be enough hours in a day.
That's very true. What about you, Kellen?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
Say fuck that. Give me a regular sleep and shit.
Need that sleep?
I need that sleep.
But the hour is recharging you.
I know, but there's times that I just want to
sleep,
enjoy being in my bed.
You can. You just ain't gotta do shit. You just won't be asleep.
Yeah.
Nobody is saying that your freaky activities have to.
I don't say no freaky activities. I'm not talking about that.
Your activities, everything about.
But think about that. Think about that. Think about that.
What?
You sleep one day.
Right.
I mean, 1 hour a day.
Right.
It'll recharge you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say
that's a whole lot of hours being woke.
First of all, there's a whole lot of hours being woke.
That's what I'm saying.
But let's say,
you don't have to be woke with those hours though. You can sleep if you choose to.
This nigga, I'm sleeping some 1 hour.
You participated in some carnal activities.
Carnal activity?
Carnal.
Nigga.
That's what it's called. That's carnal activity.
Gang member. You just said you was participating in carnal activity.
Right.
Go ahead.
So, excuse me.
Get them.
You participate in some carnal activities. 9 times out of 10, what happens after your carnal activities?
You go to sleep.
Yeah. I just want to be able to go to sleep.
Y'all be mad sometimes when I can't.
So you know what I would do? Here's all right. Here's part
because
of it.
it's. But this is only one pill. It's
one
not
pill.
Something.
But they didn't ask this question, right? What if I slept for 8 hours in one night? Could I stay up for 7 straight days? Yeah. Because honestly, that's what I would do.
Wow.
I would sleep one day. I would be like God.
7 days rested.
Wow.
Okay.
That just this whole conversation just took a whole another turn in my mind because the only thing I'm
just
thinking
started thinking about some other shit.
Yeah.
The wheels just started turning and the knobs and everything in his head.
Honestly, that's just.
I see exactly where you're going right now.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Like, what the fuck is that pill like?
I have not found any music yet. I'm going to figure it out and whatnot.
He like, I gotta find that motherfucking pill. I swear to God, I gotta find that pill.
But there we go. And now, life lessons with R. Ryder. You got a life lesson for us today?
Yeah, my life lesson is I need you to never do that shit again. I don't know what that was. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I'm gonna try to figure some shit out.
Trying to eat healthy is a piece of lettuce on the
Yeah, talking about a big
salad with
some bacon bits. Yeah, exactly. Bacon bits with a goddamn leaf hat.
My bacon. Yes, I have a life lesson.
Shit.
As always, because every day life should teach us a lesson.
That's very true.
Every day. And that, well, not, I prefer every day. Not necessarily, but I prefer every day because it helps me to know that I'm still growing, but I'm still learning.
Right.
One of my life lessons is, even at this day, 40. I'm 40 years old now. Children, young people, young adults.
Little niggas.
Ain't no kids on it listening. Well, it might be, but you, younger, under 30 people.
Little niggas.
Under 30 people. Stop believing that bullshit they tell you in school. Go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a job. You're gonna be good. Yo, you gotta have more than just one fucking plan. You gotta have more than one motherfucking plan. You gotta have a motherfucking plan B, a plan C, and possibly a mother goddamn plan E.
What if your plan B is the complete plan A?
Then you are a dickhead.
Really?
No, it's not. No. Correction. Correction. I was rash. I was rash on that. I was rash on that. Pause. It wasn't that. Because sometimes we do need to reinforce ourselves.
Right.
With our goals.
Right.
Sometimes we have to realize almost no road in life is straight all the way through.
No.
There's none.
Right.
Without a bump on the road, without a pothole, without a dip, you know what I mean, because of a grate. So we have to learn to start preparing for more than one option. We have to plan for more than one option.
Right,
because,
right.
Here's a prime example. From probably as early as we remember, we always had 2 electives. I remember always having 2 electives.
Electives?
Elective classes.
Oh, elective classes. Okay.
From even before high school, even in middle school, I remember having at least 2 electives.
Right.
And I think, in actuality, that was to mentally help us to understand that we need at least 2 options. Because if your first fail, you have a second one to usually help you as a backup.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, a lot of times, we went away to college.
Yeah.
We had our no, I'm not trying to shop for a couch.
What the fuck was... Oh, that was the goddamn... No, nobody. Get the fuck out of here, Alexa.
We had our major and we have our minor.
Right.
So, it wasn't spoken about, but the reason why we had a minor was in case we couldn't get a motherfucking job in the area that me major did.
Okay, understood.
It's to add knowledge.
So,
right.
Other knowledge.
Yeah, so, I mean...
That's why I say, learn how to...
Learn as much as you can.
Learn how to do something with your hands in addition to
using your mind.
Getting, a degree with your mind. Because in this situation that we're in right now with the pandemic...
Right.
I know how to work at a hotel. Because that is what I have done for 20 years.
Right.
I am not someone who knows how to do hair. I never was the girl that wanted to do hair. My cousin was. My cousin did my hair. So that was what she did. So she will always, whether she is working in a shop or not, if somebody needs their hair done and they contact her, that's something she can do. You can always do hair. You know how to work plumbing, you can always do plumbing. All you gotta do is bring it up on anything and change it.
And it makes me think back to the fact of, in actuality, how many barbers do we know that their goal wasn't to become a barber?
Right.
They had some other goal. They just have to be good at cutting hair.
Did you watch Soul?
I didn't finish it. I still haven't finished it. I was watching it. I fell asleep on the second time. I didn't finish it yet. But the fact of in the same token with how many women I know countless women that their goals, they didn't go to school to become a hairdresser or a hairstylist. And it's not to knock a hairstylist because that is a much needed business person in the hood, in the community, everywhere.
Can I say something? That kind of sums up exactly what you're saying? I think that all in all, I think a lot of times we jumbo up.
We always put all our eggs in one basket.
Not only that, we look at our decisions, course, and occupation as our purpose. And it's not our purpose. What you do does not define your purpose. Because what you bring to what you do defines your purpose. There's a scene in Soul where the guy said, you're a barber. You always wanted to be a barber. You know, that's your purpose. And he said, I didn't always want to be a barber. He said, no, I wanted to do other things and whatnot. He said, but when I decided to be a barber, it was something that I enjoyed doing and it brought me peace. It's one of those things that I like what I do when I help people, when I make people look better, when I, help somebody get to an interview when they're looking good or whatnot. But that's not, he's like, cutting hair is not my purpose. Helping people is my purpose. That's the point. That's
that
right.
So
right.
And the biggest point is, I know as children, our parents always ask us, because I still ask my kids all the time, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Right.
You know, we try to encourage, we try to guide. Sometimes some parents try to force children into directions or following into our footsteps,
right,
or whatever. But learn what's all you enjoy. My grandfather, Sonny Hankinson Jr., he told me one time when I was younger, he said, anything that you know that can be of a service for you to make money off of, make money off of. Damn being called a jack of all trades. You king of your own lane. And you choose which way you want to go. So if your first way, if there is a motherfucking block on that street, guess what? Back up and go down the next street. And you might get through to where you need to be.
And that is a life lesson with R. Ryder.
Yes, sir.
Clap it up for that. Oh boy. Yay. Alright, y'all. Well, this has been an eventful fucking episode. Which I'm gonna have to dice it all up because I had to record it in 2 sections. That computer screams at me every week. But thou shalt get another one. I'm sorry. Me and the computer had to part ways, so. Let me just give a shout out to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners, Home Team.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
All the major DSPs and YouTube viewers.
See ya.
What up?
See ya.
Get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod at Gmail. No. That's on Instagram. Mr. _KnowItAll_pod. God damn it. That's on IG. Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. Please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to MrKnowItAllPod at gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod at gmail.com. Oh man, I definitely want to check this movie out.
Yes, you got to.
What y'all getting into this week? Any plans?
I got I got a brother birthday party tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you saying that.
I wasn't supposed to be DJing.
Right.
One of my cousins was supposed to DJ, but he's taking care of his mom. And another cousin who DJ'd his party a couple years ago sucks ass cheeks. So it was just.
You know what's crazy? So like I said, I'm working on this Patreon thing. So I think we're gonna have to start. Anytime that you do a party, we're probably gonna start catching some extra footage. We need content. We need content. Content. We're gonna figure some things out, but we need content.
We need content. Tomorrow? You rolling tomorrow?
We'll see. I can't promise you nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know. You know what I'm saying? What the hell's going on? So I'll let you know. Definitely let you know.
Get your permission supplied?
Listen. Oh yeah.
You do?
No. Vegas is happening. And I was talking to you about?
Yeah.
Yeah, Squad things gonna be Vegas.
Yeah?
Yeah. The week after my birthday. You wanna go? Nah! Stay your ass home then.
Shit, that's next month.
Yeah, I know. Nigga, my birthday is birthday.
I know.
I'm out.
I'm trying to make that move. Let me know the date. So
we'll figure it out. But
we gonna do an episode out there.
Guess what, y'all? Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends.
What about our Caucasian friends?
And all my Caucasian friends.
What about our Indian friends?
And all my races all my races? Jesus Christ.
I said Indian, you said races. God
I was saying all
to the races.
Yeah, all friends of all races.
Cultural friends.
All cultural friends.
All our cultural friends.
All my human friends.
There you go.
Hey.
one race.
Holla at y'all.
I'm a
Love
alien.
y'all. Thank y'all. For my 2 constituents.
I am Hendrix.
The diva.
Holla at y'all.
I see
Be
ya.
safe out
Thank you.
there.
See
And
you.
hopefully y'all get y'all stemmy soon. We waiting on it. Love y'all. Deuces. But they cannot forget.
They must always remember.
And they must always remember.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.